This week on the program, it's the movie that put John McTiernan in jail. It's the Rollerball remake. I'm Andrew Jupin.
I'm Steven Sadak.
Eric Ball.
Fox in the Box, Chris Cabin.
Oh, and we hate movies. Hello, everyone. Welcome to We Hate Movies. Thank you for tuning in. As always, if you're new to the program because you're a huge Rollerball 02 fan, this is a comedy show where we take a movie, good, bad, or otherwise, and kick it around for a little bit. And that's right. The listener-requested episode this week is indeed John McTiernan's 2002 remake of the James Caan film Rollerball.
Yeah, shot in 2000, apparently.
Yeah, this was sitting on the shelf for a while.
So 2000, they're filming Rollerball.
Uh-huh.
The planning and strike of 9/11 occur while it's on the shelf.
Yes.
And then they finish it by reshooting a ton of it, and here it is to disappoint audiences.
So Klein must have gotten this right off of American Pie. I
Yeah,
assume,
probably.
and just
Yes.
went right into it and like, oh boy.
Well, everybody must have passed. I mean, like I was reading, it's like, oh, Keanu Reeves is considered and blah, blah, blah. Like that.
Yeah, okay. You're going to get him to do this piece of shit movie after The Matrix. Got it.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Got it.
And Klein, I mean, like he's one of the worst to ever do it, folks. He just really is.
He's just a handsome guy that got lucky with the Pie Fucker movie.
He fit in Pie because it's like, oh, gee, Willikers, look at me boner type of
That's
stuff.
I don't even think he works particularly well in American Pie. I think he works really well in Election.
Yeah.
And if you had put him
Yes.
in those kinds of roles, he might have had something. But like, that's literally all he can do.
Did you ever see that leaked audition of his for Mamma Mia?
No.
It's fucking
Wow.
brutal.
It's one
That
of the
poor
meanest.
guy.
It's one of the meanest things that anyone ever did to leak that, because it's like he's not a singer, and like it's like him going in the room, it's like, oh, who'd you have out there? You had Mandy Moore. Yeah, we worked on a little movie called American Dreams. She's a sweetheart. You should definitely cast her.
Oh, no.
By the way, here's my thing. And it's like,
Ugh.
and he's like trying to run the room, and then it's just like they start playing the piano, and it's brutal.
Oh, my
It reminded
God.
me of when I was in the 8th grade. I auditioned for the school musical that year, and it was Annie,
Mhm.
and I was auditioning for the role of Daddy Warbucks. And I
Nice.
forget what the song. It wasn't a song from Annie. It was some tune. It was like, all right, Andrew, now we're gonna the accompanist on the piano there is gonna cue you in and you're just gonna sing this song. And when I tell you the level of flame out that happened, like I was not bound for the great
I'm
white
a
way.
bitch. I'm a lover. I'm a child.
I'm a mother. I'm a sinner. I'm a saint. Do not feel ashamed.
I'm
No,
pretty sure my school had no theater department. I think that was first cut out the door.
Well, science first, then
Oh,
the
yeah.
arts.
Oh, and math.
More
Get outta here.
human than human.
It was
more
so bad.
human.
And anyway, I tell that because my memory went right back to that day when I
Yeah.
saw that video.
Yeah.
I was like, you poor fuck, you didn't have a chance in hell.
Poor guy. Well, he rehabilitated himself with The Legend of Chung Li.
Oh yeah,
A Street Fighter story.
the Street Fighter.
Does he even have like, does he does voice work? I didn't check the old resume.
I haven't checked on him in
Yeah, I
a
don't
while.
know.
Someone do a wellness check.
Yeah.
No, I think he's okay. Well, while I look up his IMDb, who requested this one?
Let's listen and find out, Steve, because I forgot this dude's name. Here we go.
Hey, this is Steve from Baltimore, and I'm calling in to request 2002's Rollerball. It is an absolutely insane start to a movie and a crazy premise, and it features Jean Reno, LL Cool J, and some other faces, I guess,
Correct lineup.
but not really actors. Anyway, that's my request. Talk to you later.
I hope he got the body into the freezer. Like I hope he.
Yes.
It was all fitting in there. I really do.
Thank
And-
you, Steve.
and that's-
not Steve Sadak. Fuck
That's Steve from
Sadak.
Baltimore, the cooler Steve.
That's
And
right.
Steve, you know what? This proves like no matter how busy people are, you can call in with a request.
100%.
Whether you're jamming a body in a freezer or you're busy at work, you can find time to multitask, call in, and get your request.
If you're a
in.
bouncer literally bouncing someone from a club at that moment, you can still call in.
Oh, that'd be great.
I'd like to request America's Sweethearts and get the fuck out of here.
Oh, you
It's
gotta,
a really bad
No,
movie.
That one's getting kicked because we already did that.
Oh,
Yes.
we did.
That one's getting kicked right
call
out.
in with
Oh.
Roadhouse if you're a
Yes,
bouncer.
please.
Yes.
Get the Roadhouse in there.
that
We're
makes
fine.
sense.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
He's working on he's on a secret Netflix show, it seems
Oh,
like.
no, what's that? The
Sweet Magnolias.
Sweet Magnolias. Now run us through Sweet Magnolias. What is that about?
3 South Carolina women, best friends since high school, shepherd one another through the complexities of romance, career, and family.
Pass.
No.
Yeah,
Is it
I-
just wait? Is it with Steel Magnolias, but like a
No,
TV show?
Sweeter.
I guess.
Sweet Magnolia?
Yeah, but
Sweeter.
I mean,
So we start at the break of dawn.
Yes.
Illegal San Francisco set street luging.
What
Oh,
the
God.
somebody had just watched Fast and Furious
Yeah.
and was like, "We're gonna make a little bit of a fun one here."
Well, but
actually,
did
that-
they?
No, because Fast and the Furious came out in 2001, right?
Yes.
This was filmed in 2000.
Oh, this was
No, but
2000.
this, I would bet my money that this is part of the reshoots because Chris Klein's hair is really
That's true.
long here.
Mm.
Yeah.
And it's supposed to, and
Right,
it makes
you're
sense
right.
because like, oh, blah, 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 he's about to go into the thing. But he wouldn't have 2 haircuts. You know
Right,
what I mean?
so
Like
it's like, let's establish him in a real world environment instead of not too distant future, 2005 Kazakhstan.
Central
Yes.
Asia.
Right.
Dun,
So
dun,
that's the
dun.
thing is like the first movie, I think, the 1975, I find it a little boring, but
is.
it's
I
got,
fell right asleep trying to watch
so
it.
it's
last
got
night.
great moments to it.
the rollerball stuff
Yes.
is fantastic.
But that movie's like in the misguided future, this corporations run everything, and that's why you have murder on TV.
Yes.
Kind of like Running Man or something.
Yes.
And this is just like, hey, it's like a year in the future, and yeah, it's dirty Central Asia. That's why
Yes.
they think it's a sport.
Well, yeah, it takes all blame on America out, like
Yes, completely.
American media specifically, and to the point of the late Norman Jewison directed the original Rollerball. I kind of am okay with it being a little sleepy.
Yeah.
All new Hollywood movies are a little sleepy to me.
Yes.
I don't mind a little sleepiness.
I mean, yes,
as
got
compared to this, which is like being bludgeoned to death
much
by
better
scenes.
film. Much better film.
I watched it about 2 weeks ago, and like I really enjoyed the rollerball stuff. Like it actually makes the game really clean and easy to understand, and like exciting.
Yes.
Like you know what I mean? Like
Easy to follow.
the game itself
Yes.
is really exciting. In which this case is so cross cut and looks like a fucking bad circus. Like it seems the rollerball in the 75 one seems plausible. That it's the problem is the sci-fi elements don't really hold together. There's like something corporations now or cities, and each city is responsible for a utility. Like Houston is the energy city, and like Tokyo is doing something else.
I think this is where I started falling asleep.
Yeah,
See, to me, that's more interesting.
oh, it certainly is.
It
but
is.
like,
it's world building at the very least, even if it's a
Exactly.
little dull.
And like, actually, like to that point, I think it's actually a mistake to establish a real world in this.
Yeah, oh,
situation.
absolutely.
Like, I think you should make it as insular as possible. Like, just like, nope, this is just the rules of it. Yeah, we're in Kazakhstan and Mongolia. I
Yep.
guess that's it.
But yeah, so we're starting in the streets of San Francisco. It's like
And dude, Bullet, this is not.
No.
This is so shittily photographed.
Oh my
It's
god,
awful. It's so bad. And
It
like,
reminded me of Airborne. Remember that
Yeah,
movie?
yes.
Former episode of ours.
is it so? Like, what is this street skate? What would you call this? Is it-
street luge.
street luge. Got it.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
And
Is
it's
that
like
a thing? Is people doing this?
yeah.
I would guess yes.
Ooh.
I don't know. I would guess that this is real in some
Write
capacity.
into the mailbag if you're street luging.
you were doing that.
We
I
all hate
love,
movies at gmail.com.
The guy that's like organizing it or whatever, there's like this big fat guy at
Yeah.
the beginning. And at first he's shown only in silhouette. You hear him speak. I thought for sure it was Steve Shrippa, Bobby Bacala
Oh,
from
nice. I
Sopranos,
wish.
because he's definitely got the build for it. He
Yeah.
kind of sounded like him a little bit. And then they show this guy, and I was like, oh, damn it.
And it's like, oh yeah, you guys are each making $350 a piece. He's like, you said 4. It's like, yeah, now it's $350. What are you gonna
So
do
what,
about
now,
it?
what is even happening
I don't-
here? Because it's like we're gonna $350 race to the bridge, street luging. We're gonna take photographs of you, and that is what we're getting out of this.
Where you gonna go? If you want to make money street losing, you gotta work with us, brother.
We're the premier San Francisco Street Illusion League.
Now that we got that street illusion photo out of the way, why don't you pop your shirt off a little bit?
I think that's exactly right. You're getting them comfortable with the cameras during the street race, and then at the after party, it's like, how about we take a couple more fun photos, Chris Klein?
You're a little too good looking to be a street illusion.
Actually, we are making a luge zine called Louisiana. And we're just working on this day and night. And we love what we're doing. And all these pictures organically going to be in that, a little zine there.
Hey, guys, why is a luge spelled like lube? No reason.
It's a misprint on the flyer. Don't worry about it.
Now, bend over a little bit.
You're not, by the way, you're not allergic to anything, are you? Because,
Thought you knew this was an ass race.
But it sucks. I mean, is this?
It sucks.
Oh, is
He's
this
almost
POD?
killed.
Is this POD that we're listening to?
I don't know how it starts.
Here comes the boom is later.
This is I was doing a fuck ton of
Good for you, man.
Shazamming here.
oh, Jesus.
This is Beautiful Creatures Ride.
Oh, nice. That's the last time you heard from them.
Yeah, I haven't even heard that shit.
The new metal is off the charts.
It's fucking
It's
abysmal. What awful music.
Awful the charts.
Yes.
I will
Oh,
say,
God.
when we finally see Slipknot performing, it's a bit of a bomb as compared to everything else that's going on around it. It's nice to see the
The
fellas in their nice.
circumstances of that Slipknot cameo is also fucking hilarious. We'll get
I mean,
but
and
yeah.
it makes sense. They should be relegated to playing shows in Mongolia.
They're huge in Mongolia. Oh,
Yeah.
Slipknot, they're incredible. They
That's-
love masked singers
Yes,
over
we're
there. They
opening
love
for
that
the
shit.
Horde.
They're playing in the cage where Vega comes out of in Street Fighter.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my God. Outside this very studio, I was trying to re-listen to that song. Oh, I made it less than a minute.
Wait, which one?
The Slipknot one.
Oh.
From this.
From this.
Yeah,
this-
well,
okay.
I'll tell you a big
I
tip
looked
there,
at the
Eric.
soundtrack.
I'll tell you right now. You know why it was hard?
Yeah.
Sometimes awful music is very hard to listen to.
Yeah. I learned that today.
And sometimes great bands like Slipknot are hard to listen to as well.
Oh, wow.
These things happen
Look
in
at
life.
This guy, he's wearing a leather mask. Right
That
in front of
first
him.
album rules, man. It's a really
Is
good
it
album.
real- is
Oh,
it?
yes.
Yeah, rules
is
all of Mongolia.
It does.
It does.
So we're
Huge
going
there.
down the hill. Yeah, two sexy ladies are on a motorcycle. Like, hey, handsome, look
Well,
at you.
I wi-
Yes.
Hey,
Hey,
see you at the
kid.
new party.
Hey, kid.
Hey, kid.
Uh-huh.
Wow, because he's the
Kid.
young pup on the street
guess
losing
so.
scene.
After you're done here, you've got to meet Ghislaine. She's so cool.
There's a really great moment of this. Did you guys catch the CGI kid?
Yeah. No.
It's
Oh, my God.
Like, because it's like
Yeah.
Chris Klein battling with someone who's got a helmet on, and so you can't see them,
Yes.
and like they're kicking each other, whatever, and like, there's this truck that we're coming up on,
Oh, right.
and the one person goes one way around the truck, and Chris Klein tries to go the other way, but then there's a little kid here, and like the little kid is about to get smooshed. And Chris Klein has to do some maneuvering, but they show the kid jump out of the way, and it's just a little cartoon.
Oh.
Right? It's right before he goes under the truck, and
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh shit!"
Can I say, kill the kid? That would give him reason to flee
the country.
fuck-
Oh,
absolutely.
What the fuck is he leaving America for? in
Yeah,
this?
I'm not really allowed in the States currently. Mongolia sounds fantastic. Big rid.
Decent move here. He kicks this opponent off the street, and this person slams into the window of a sushi bar.
I mean, he goes through. It's a great stunt.
It's
It looks-
nice.
Oh, man.
It's probably one of my favorite stunts of the movie for
Yeah.
sure.
This
Yes.
is the most exciting. I like this than more until the very end. I think this is better than the games we actually
I
watched.
agree. I
it's
agree.
pretty. It's shittily shot, but it's a pretty decent bit of action.
Also-
It's also clear what's happening.
Yes, you can follow it the whole time.
Because there's just two people going down a hill.
Yeah.
And not like I feel also from the original to this. Are there more people on these rollerball teams than in that movie?
There are, and the course is smaller for some reason. I feel
Yes,
like
the course is smaller,
Yes.
and there's more theatric in this
Because it's
with-
more of a skate park in this.
Yes.
It was roller derby in the
it's a
original.
lot more
Totally
color.
right.
It's more just roller derby with motorcycles and
Yeah.
like a metallic ball that'll fuck you
and
up.
they have like regular helmets. In this one,
Yes.
there's more like this guy's dressed as a knight. This lady's dressed as, I think they call her robot, even though she doesn't look like one.
There's a ball that goes into a hole rather than a ball that bangs off something.
Yes.
Like there's just It's just so much more.
There's
well,
so
it's
much at
better
the beginning
made.
of that movie of James Caan stuffing this little metal ball
Yeah.
precisely in the tiny hole.
And there's this really cool thing where like the ball has to go around the track at least once, and you hear it. You know what I mean? It's like this really like sensory
Yes.
thing. You don't feel anything in this movie because
Yeah.
Slipknot is in your
Yes.
fucking
There's
nose hole.
No atmosphere in this
Yeah.
at all. There's no. And to your point, like, it's so the track is so small. It feels like Mousetrap. We're
It
in a
does.
Mousetrap.
Well, you know what? They missed out. This would be a perfect crossover with the Triple X series.
Oh, nice.
He could definitely be putting some money down on a rollerball
That
game.
would-
sometimes I'm doing crazy extreme spy stuff, and then sometimes I'm going to Kazakhstan to play rollerball.
Did you know that Central Asia is disgusting?
Chris Klein is in trouble, and out of nowhere arise a white knight in the form of LL Cool J, his old friend Marcus Ridley.
Yep.
Who is like, get in the car
By handing him this seat belt.
yes,
Which, like, I don't know. There goes your 350, Chris Klein.
but also so he purposely accidentally leaves behind his street luge.
Oh,
thinking,
no.
Oh damn! And we're led to believe that this is what leads the cops to him somehow. Did he write his name? If lost, please to Jonathan Cross, care of.
It's how he's making his money.
Yeah,
Like,
it's-
maybe that's it.
Well, there's all those like videos. Maybe the cops got a hold
Yeah.
of the tape and got his name because he's also, I mean, he's not a known person. We learn in this car scene that he's also recently been booted from a minor league hockey team because, as he says, the coach wanted me to play D, which is such a stupid fucking thing to complain about in a
Yeah.
sport like hockey. Like, it's a dumb.
That's
Dumb
It's a
line.
two-way sport. It's a
Happy
two-way sport.
Gilmore said the same thing.
Yeah.
No, it give very Happy Gilmore vibes because it's like, well, I can't leave the country. Tryouts are coming.
Yes.
Grandma, we got to go to Mongolia.
Heard they got Subway in Mongolia.
They're taking Grandma's house. Now I have to rollerball.
But Marcus Ridley is like, look, man, I am 2 years away from retirement. If I
Yep.
keep making money like this, I'm only in town for one night. I'm leaving on a steamship or something
Uh-huh.
at midnight tonight at the
yeah.
docks.
Get to the docks. It's the ship with the name Boat of Lost Souls on
Yes.
it. We're gonna get on that.
Oh, but
gotta-
make sure that there is not a dragon head on that boat. That is the one that takes you to Mortal Kombat. You don't want to go there. It's 2 boats down to Rollerball.
Now, a guy in a red tie is going to take you to a room and he's going to burn off your fingerprints. Okay? This is a normal thing. They do it to everybody.
With
Oh
that-
no, it would appear as if you got on the wrong boat. You are looking for the rollerball boat.
Oh, well, another soul for Goro.
Aren't you supposed to be fighting, bro?
We will be sailing near Mongolia to get to the Shadowlands.
Wow, welcome to the shadow world. Boy, you really dodged a bullet. Having to travel to Central Asia. It's so disgusting.
Our air conditioners at least work here.
We take all of the worst champions from Mortal Kombat and we send them to Central Asia. Shout out to Astapro for sponsoring this episode and providing us with free samples. Folks, like so many of you, I am an allergy sufferer. I am also a morning person. And when I get up at the crack of dawn to let my dogs out for their business, I come back in a stuffy haze. It's as if my entire life goes just a little bit out of focus. Even my voice changes a little bit to the point that my partner will hear me speaking and get momentarily scared that a stranger has entered our home. The name of that stranger, my friends, is allergies. You can probably even hear what's doing to my nose in my voice right now. And folks, the fastest solution to nasal allergy symptoms is Astapro. Astapro is a first of its kind nasal allergy spray. It is the fastest 24-hour over-the-counter allergy spray. It starts working in 30 minutes, while other allergy sprays take hours. Astapro is the first and only 24-hour steroid-free allergy spray. Astapro delivers full prescription strength indoor and outdoor allergy relief from nasal congestion, funny and itchy nose, and sneezing. Now, folks, I didn't use spray for allergies before Astapro, and I have to tell you, I'm converted. I take it almost daily at this point, and it makes me feel like myself and sound like myself again, much to the pleasure of my partner. I breathe easier and feel more clear-minded in the morning. I can even get in a few minutes of playtime with the dogs before we head in to make the coffee. It's really made a huge difference in how I greet the morning and the day. Get fast-acting nasal allergy symptom relief with Astapro. Go to astaproallergy.com for a discount so you can Astapro and go today. ASTEPRO allergy.com. Astapro and go. Use as directed for relief of nasal congestion, runny nose, sneezing, and itchy nose due to allergies. That's who rules them now.
They're all just playing rollerball because they got kicked out of Mortal Kombat.
That haircut isn't gonna make it in Mortal Kombat. See you in Rollerball, asshole.
Sorry, you handsome white weirdo. We already have Johnny Cage.
Jonathan Cross, I can't keep them apart. How am I going to know them straight? Get his ass to Rollerball.
It just looks like both players selected to fight with Johnny Cage.
So we're in Kazakhstan.
Yes,
But yes,
Speaking of LL Cool J real quick,
yes.
there is a dropped thing somewhere in this that it's like, oh, I make more money in a year doing this than 10 years I would doing people's taxes.
Oh,
taxes.
It's not drop, dude. He repeatedly
Yes.
mentions being an accountant all throughout this
But
movie.
why?
There is another thing where he's making money to bring his wife and kids from somewhere.
something.
He says something like
They're stuck in the Mortal Kombat Shadow Realm. I think is the idea.
I
He's
was
trying to
thinking.
get him
I
out.
didn't know.
This original cut was over 2 hours long. There's
Oh,
so much
man.
removed. There's so much reshot.
Sorry, Marcus, your daughter's 5'10". She could really fight. I need her in Mortal Kombat.
Oh, but your wife, I'm sorry to tell you, she was a victim of a babality.
Your daughter is known as Iron Butterfly now.
Yeah, you're going to want to meet your wife in about 20 to 25 years, as she is now currently a baby.
Look what happens when your daughter pulls off her cool mask.
And it's like monster teeth, and she's spitting
You're-
acid.
Your daughter has killed more people than you, Marcus Ridley.
But
Well,
yes,
there's one thing we could do. We could take your babality wife's brain and put it into an adult woman.
Then she would win an Academy Award.
Now, if you would excuse me.
It's okay. It's legal in Outworld.
Oh, dude, Bella in Outworld.
Oh, yeah,
I
dude.
mean, she's a popular character now. Academy Award winning. That might be a new skin in Mortal Kombat.
Absolutely,
Bella.
That's true.
absolutely. Bella Baxter has entered the game.
Yep, and all those perverts would love the skin there, Steve. Don't
Oh,
worry.
wow. She can only do babalities. Interesting.
No. Press the code to make you have sex with her.
I'll bring it in tomorrow.
Oh no, it's a goatality. He thinks he's a goat. But yeah, so Chris Klein he's like, hey man, I don't think I'm gonna be doing that. I'm gonna be, blah blah blah. I'm gonna one more time with the hockey. But then he goes to his apartment, and yes, there's like 40 cops outside looking for the.
Like they think they're on the heels of the Zodiac himself.
Exactly.
You must have gotten the sushi guy.
yeah, that dude has to be dead. I think that's it. That sushi window guy
Yeah.
ate
Also,
shit.
Just explain yourself to the authorities. A fat older man told me to do it for $3.50. Roll on everyone. That's the
Absolutely.
He
rollerball.
looks like Bobby Bacala from The Sopranos. You can't miss him.
They meet at the top of Bender and Low. It's every morning at like 6 a.m. sharp, right as the fucking sun's coming out. They're there.
But no, now we're at Rollerball, and like it's
Central
like
Asia, 4 months later.
Yes, I will go play murder sport to avoid a weekend of community service.
Oh, did I miss the 4 months later? Because it was confusing.
It is 4 months later.
It does. Okay,
Yeah,
'cause
yeah.
I was really confused. I was like, "Is this his first night? Is it not?" Because he's like a
No.
huge star.
Yeah, so that 4 months,
Yes.
maybe they got him like right for the start of the season
Got
or
it.
whatever, and like yeah, he's super popular.
He just killed a lot of people in those first 2 months, and he really rose up right in the ranks.
Everyone is going to Rollerball, including ECW chairman / promoter Paul Heyman.
And if it's to be believed, one of the absolute funniest details about all of this is Paul Heyman was wherever they were filming this for whatever amount of time doing this movie, his big screen debut, while ECW was crumbling financially and all of the fucking wrestlers and executives were furious that the head of the company was making some piece of shit Rollerball remake.
I mean, it's his Hail Mary play, man. He's going to become a movie star now. You know, what would this movie be without these commentary bits that we get? I mean, I don't even know if he was told what the sport was. I really
probably
don't.
not. Well, you said big screen debut, more of a pig screen debut.
Excellent.
Yes.
That's true. We should say it now because I don't remember where he comes in. It does not fucking matter because he doesn't say anything in the movie. But he is not the only wrestling royalty in this movie because Shane McMahon himself, the Donald Trump Jr. of wrestling.
What is so? That's the son of Vince McMahon.
Vince McMahon's son, who in the early aughts, when I was really into wrestling, he was in it. He was doing matches. He was playing a version of himself.
Yeah.
So was the daughter Stephanie. But he's in this movie, just he greets Jean Reno at one point. They shake hands, and then I forget which country it's in, but something happens in the match and shit's kind of going tits up. And there's this look from Shane McMahon to Jean Reno that's this is getting out of control.
Oh, right. Okay. Yes. I missed him too. And
Yes.
I watched wrestling when you did. And I know very well of Shane McMahon. I just didn't see him in the movie.
and zero lines, maybe something in this 2-hour cut. He had something to say to Jean Reno, but no words.
Why is Reno playing Russian? Just have him
great
play
question.
French. It's you have Italians. You got all these other people in this organization.
I'm sorry, Eric, but French is not as evil as Russian.
Yes.
It's just not. It's just not.
Remember, we're in dirty Central Asia.
Exactly.
right?
You know what's right over the border? Russia, my friend.
And it's all their fault.
But
that's why it's dirty.
It's nice to see that the League of Rollerball is a melting pot of a global scumbaggery.
Right?
now.
Yes,
Sure.
you got. You got everyone. You got the Italians. You got the French. You got Krakosha. Krakosha is here. Ketchup packet for everyone.
I think Parmesan is here as well.
Oh, Parmesan definitely has representation in
The
Rollerball.
Jim Cotta games.
I would
were
say Parmesan
last
would do
year.
really well with all the ninjas and
They
stuff.
would do so well.
They would knock the shit out of these people.
I just love that. Oh my God. Early episode of ours, Jim Cotta.
Sure.
I just love Eastern Europe meets Ninja.
Yep.
What a great blend of
Could be
spices.
fabulous.
Could be a redo. We never know.
Honestly,
Oh,
as
yeah.
Eric was bringing it up, if I ever in my life get to win the VHS trailer game, I'm changing my redo to Jim Cotta because I've been
Right.
itching to kind of rewatch.
Well,
it.
you're
Yeah,
not
that's not
going
a
to
bad
win.
one.
Well, that's true, and neither are you though.
No, no. That's why I went for broke last time.
Well, no, actually, the last round of the VHS trailer game, there are no rules, so you can just kill Chris.
Oh, there we go.
yes,
Oh,
yes,
excellent.
yes. I'll
Right.
bring a ball from home.
Yes. Just you try.
But yeah, it's Rollerball, and we just sort of everyone is going crazy for John. Is
Jonathan.
Jonathan. It is just so funny that he's known as Jonathan. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like Street Fighter, dude. You just root Ken.
Yeah.
Well, guys,
Ken.
remember, take yourselves way back to the year 2000, 2001, 2002, whenever this was conceived. Jonathan Davis, top of the world.
Top of the world.
The
You know, you know,
coolest
why-
guy ever.
Do you know why he's top of the world, Eric?
No.
He's so top of the world, he didn't have to be in Rollerball. He
Oh
didn't,
my
and
God,
his
yeah.
music is also not featured in
He
Rollerball.
passes
He
to
probably did.
Slipknot.
You know who-
sounds pretty fucking terrible. I'll talk to you guys later.
You know who I think had he lost a car collection in a fire or something and had to make it back with Rollerball licensing? Rob Zombie, I think, holds the record for most tracks on
Yeah,
this.
he's
Yes.
got
Of
2
course he
tracks on
does.
this fucker.
It might even be 3, honestly, dude, because there was one, I fucking Shazammed it, and I was like, Zombie again?
I mean, I would know him from anywhere. That's when you're just like, bam, I know that shit. I mean, but also you got to imagine the excess of material. So many different versions of Dracula with just different chord changes,
Oh, yeah, sure.
essentially. and that's all he does.
What an artist.
So we meet the crew. Yeah, it's LL Cool J's a motorcycle guy.
He's the motorcycle guy.
You got the Rebecca Romijn with the crazy devil helmet on.
She's Aurora.
She's from the Netherlands, we're told.
Right, she's named after Aurora, Illinois.
Aurora Borealis.
She bored me to tears.
There's a guy named Denny who's a big dude.
That guy pops up in a ton of stuff. It was one of those things where I went to look at his IMDb and he's been in so much shit like recently that like I scrolled a ton of times and I was still in like 2002 and I was like, fuck.
Really? Wow. Yeah. No, he's kind of like a little brick shit house.
I forget his name, but Dad Save Yourself is in this at some point.
He's later.
Dad Save Yourself?
Andrew Bryniarski. Speaking of Street Fighter, he's Zangief.
Yeah. Andrew Bryniarski in this movie, I think, is the guy on the Horde at the end who like also he's the first one on the Horde to start realizing that it's all fucked up and he starts like backing off a little.
Where's the dad quote from?
Batman Returns, baby.
He's Chris Walken the son.
Dad, save yourself.
I completely forgot.
Doing a Chris Walken impression in this movie.
That's so
Dad,
cool.
go.
It's the other guy. Denny is played by Oleg Taktarov, who's in Predators, National Treasure, and 15 Minutes, and also, you guessed it, Rollerball.
Of course.
Rollerball is in his top 4 on IMDb. So yeah.
But so like we're meeting the team. There's also a big bruiser named Tabo or Tova.
Toba.
Toba.
Sounds like Tobo every time they say it.
Oh, David, I was in Rollerball murdering people.
I was the one who got my face bashed in with the big metal ball when my helmet fell off, David.
It was kind of like Drew Barrymore and Scream. They wanted a big name guy early on.
Oh, wow, Steven Tobolowsky in Rollerball. He's going to be there. Oh, no!
They were giving us the ball hassle.
And I'd never been to Kazakhstan. It was Montreal. Don't worry about it.
But it's funny because the Jonathan thing, it is funny, but like it even sounds more plausible in the original because he is named Jonathan in the original as well. Yeah. And like it's just Jonathan E.
Now, they make his character also from Texas, which Khan's character is in the original.
Right, yeah. And Khan was trying, now it's hazy. I was doing substance. Okay. He's trying to get out, like they're trying to force him out of the game in the first one.
They want to promote him. They want him to become part of the. Okay. They essentially want him to start running Rollerball eventually.
And this
but
one,
to retire.
Yeah, they do a similar like we'll give you a retirement match,
which is more interesting than just doing the Running Man again, where you're there kind of against your will for most of the time.
And it speaks to what James it has a personal investment for James Caan talking about stardom and like trying to become a producer at the time. There was some element to it, like it does have some investment.
And like the whole point of it, John Houseman is the big baddie. It's like basically part of the culture class, the corporate class, and he wants to make sure that James Caan, like, he's a little too flashy, he's a little too popular, and like the idea of Rollerball for the corporate class is to show unity and teamwork, and he's just like kind of like, it's all for me, and that's what the ending is. It's just like, no, I could do this myself, and he does,
right? Yeah,
which kind of rules.
Yeah, that is cool.
But you know, in this, it's nothing because it's Rollerball. It's you meet Jean Reno and what's his name, Naveen Andrews.
Yes, as his the number 2 there,
Sanjay.
But I do like. There's one sort of funny bit I think where Paul Heyman keeps having to read these clearly fake bios.
Oh right, yes.
And like he gets this new. He's like, oh, another new bio for Jonathan here, and it's like. That's right, folks. He was considered in America to be the next Wayne Gretzky, and he turned it all down to come play rollerball. And it's like, anytime you hear someone saying someone's the new Wayne Gretzky, you know it's full of shit because no one will ever be the great one ever again.
I would have loved it if they should have done Suicide Squad intros for all the characters.
Yes.
Like,
sure.
Give me some stats.
Jonathan. Yeah, like killed his sister. Is also a reptile from the waist down.
And now this wrestling fella you guys love so well. He's he does the English
language broadcast.
There's Chinese, there's Japanese people doing different broadcasts. Jean Reno is hinging on this North American cable deal.
Yes. So I guess how would I get sick boots of Rollerball if I was an American at the time?
I guess
like
so.
It's the internet. You got streaming.
Or
going
if
on.
you had
not at the time.
Early satellite. My parents, we lived deep in the woods, deep deep in the woods.
Clearly.
No, yeah, that's why there's problems.
You got Russian
There's
sitcoms going
problems.
on there? or-
No, but you could actually. I would actually late at night because it was a giant fucking dish, like from Stay Tuned, like humongous.
Oh, Jesus. Okay.
And I would move it in the middle of the night, and I would actually be able to get Japanese television.
Oh wow.
Because
Yeah,
you
so-
could just reposition where the dish was pointing and hit another
Yes, and
satellite.
hit another satellite. It would take forever to find one. But you could find them.
That's pretty neat.
It's kind of like stargazing, but nerdier.
Yeah.
For television, you can't
The
understand.
things I
Right.
do for pornography.
I guess, you know what?
Were you stumbling across like some fuck flicks, dude?
No. Actually, no. I never stumbled across them. And then, funny enough, a few years later, my parents just subscribed to the Playboy channel. So, and that was there no V chip in sight,
That-
fellas.
Well,
That
Eric,
is-
we want to be able to tell our friends we get all the channels. And if we don't have the Playboy channel, that's not all the channels, son.
We talk about all the things that kids are missing out on. You will never know what it was like for your only source of pornography to be a fuzzy Spice Channel feed.
Just scrambled
It just
pornography, dude.
hell
Yeah.
on earth.
Yep.
Trying to get through puberty with that shit.
Scrambled rollerball, man. Just like, wait, is that the devil? No, okay, I see it now. All right, he's on the motorcycle. Got it.
But the tits are out for some reason. There's
Wait,
tits
wait.
everywhere. What the hell?
Did Jonathan score? Or did some guy named Tan score? I can't tell.
So yeah, they're up early, and then like it's rollerball. It's like you're on a motorcycle or you're not, and again like it's really inconceivable. Even Paul Heyman is like, yeah, the rules of rollerballs, you got to go around twice.
Dude.
You know what? Forget him.
Dude, that is a thing that where he's like, you got to go through the rabbit hole and over the bleepity blop. And I was like, you know what the original movie did not have?
Yeah.
Some asshole explaining asinine
Yes.
rules to a fake game.
But it's like the first one is so much better because it's not as like this is like Mousetrap. It's like
Yes.
the guys like, all right, now don't wake Daddy, okay, and now roll the dice. Oh, there comes down the trap. Here
Oh,
it
hit
is.
the candle, hit the man. Here
Yes,
it
it
goes.
reminds me way more of like, because of the theatricality of it too, which is something that McTiernan wanted more of, because he was just like, get that social commentary out of here, more theatrics. It just comes off like American Gladiators.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's got a
Yes,
real
yes.
American Gladiators vibe, which
Which-
is not good.
Which also like, and this is the weirdest part about this movie. So American Gladiators is, for the most part, like it was real, but it was sort of like, again, sports entertainment, not unlike wrestling. Why wouldn't you just fake the funk and that's it? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand. But like, so the first incident that sets this movie in motion is Toba.
Mhm.
We see him. He loses his helmet. He's a big bruiser dude. He loses his big devil helmet. He's trying to pick it up, and as he does, some dude just grabs the rollerball and
Yeah.
smashes him in the face with it.
Nice.
Just this big, like, folks at home, if you haven't seen the movie, picture your favorite beach sport, bocce ball.
Of
Yes,
course.
It's like a
Mhm.
metallic bocce ball getting smashed into your face.
While someone's riding a motorcycle past you, so-
Which is to say he is dead.
Yeah.
He has passed from this earth.
yeah, the dude is dead. Not enough on this dude like being dead by the
No,
way.
exactly.
None
It's,
at
really- it's
all.
unclear, and everyone's like, "Oh no!" And like, I don't understand. The weird part is that we have this. You see like all the ins and outs of rollerball, like
We're getting into the broadcast studio.
the ratings go up after it happens, and I don't understand how that makes any sense. Because again,
Right.
this is pre-social media.
like blood.
Yeah,
I'm
but how are they
the fuck
finding
would I
out?
know about
I'm
it?
calling all my friends. They just killed someone.
Again, like the
Do
next
it.
match would have huge ratings. Like, oh,
Right.
dude, that guy got killed on rollerball. I want to see if they kill another fat guy.
Здравствуйте, Lugash. Yeah, it's Ivan. Oh, if someone's getting fucked up on rollerball, man, you have to tell the town square and everybody turn on
Okay.
television.
Satellite coordinates are 110.75 and 48.62.
We'll tell little pervert in upstate New York about rollerball violence.
The closest I ever got to was sumo wrestling.
Oh, pretty
It was
cool.
Like a
yeah.
live match was happening?
I don't know if it was live or pre-taped, but yeah,
Okay.
but it was
Oh, that-
cool.
that's
to
That's pretty
watch.
cool.
Sweet.
That's pretty cool.
Hey folks, today's episode on Rollerball is brought to you in part by MeUndies. You know, now underwear drawers are like the Wild West of wardrobes. Anything goes. You've got pairs from 3 birthdays and 2 Christmases ago, pairs from 5 different brands with 5 different fits, a couple of old and trusty favorites you've been trying your hardest to wear until they just disintegrate right off your body while you're walking down the street. And now that I've felt the buttery soft comfort of MeUndies, my other pairs have to go. Better get a garbage bag, because MeUndies is all I reach for now. I'm hooked, and honestly, I really feel off if I try to wear anything else. At this point, wearing anything besides MeUndies makes me feel like I'm driving a car on the wrong side of the road. Hey, right in time for St. Patrick's Day, I decided to celebrate my Irish heritage by picking up a new pair of shamrock print ball caddy boxer briefs that are the most comfortable pair of boxer briefs I've worn since the last pair of MeUndies boxer briefs I picked up, everybody. MeUndies are so comfortable that, to quote Ned Flanders, it feels like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. And that's the way underwear should be, people. I shouldn't be riding the subway thinking about how my tragically sad boxer briefs are bunching up on me, taunting me into trying to make the dreaded public readjustment, if you know what I'm saying. MeUndies has style for everyone, from all black classics to fun expressive prints. MeUndies has a look for you. Plus, they come in sizes XS to 4XL, guaranteeing a flattering cut for every body. They also have versatile loungewear, okay? MeUndies isn't just about underwear. Explore the lounge collection, people, featuring comfy joggers, hoodies, onesies, and more. And their Move Me activewear collection is the softest activewear on the market. Not happy with your first pair of undies? Then it's on MeUndies. Get 20% off your first order plus free shipping at MeUndies.com/WHM. That's MeUndies.com/WHM. for 20% off plus free shipping. MeUndies, comfort from the outside in.
But he's dead, and the ratings are going through the roof because somehow telepathically people know that this is happening.
And it's amazing, Steve, because so much of this movie relies on that, like, being believable. Like, that ratings meter is the barometer for, like, why they keep, like, amping up the crookedness of it.
Yes, yes.
And none of that makes any sense.
Again, like, it would be cumulative. It's like, oh man, what are they doing next week on the Rollerball? The ratings would double. Then the next week the ratings would triple. That makes sense.
Sure, but they're hinging on this North American deal to have it played in America or whatever.
We're on the Nashville network. Where are we going here?
Who the fuck knows?
ESPN3, definitely.
You can't just start making it a murder show.
Yes, exactly.
When you're trying to get it in the door in America.
Oh no! You know, the CW is taking this one. You know what? They don't have a hit. I mean, it's the Wayans brothers, and that's about it at the time. So they need a sport, and like this would do it.
Well, yeah. I mean, I was going to say commentary at the time would be Fox, but that'd be like 10 years earlier. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, the whole. I don't understand like what like you said. I don't think it's supposed to be making sense.
Sure,
it's just supposed to be him like, all we care about now is ratings.
Yes.
Right.
Which I guess means we care about how many people see it, which we shouldn't. We shouldn't care how many people see our movie.
The movie doesn't care. You shouldn't care. It's 98 minutes. Let's get on with our lives. This is the vibe I got from this movie.
But the weirdest part about the whole thing is, so in this match this happens, and then in another match it happens again, but it's always against either the Red Devils, the Red Horsemen.
I think they're the Horsemen.
The
Horse.
The Kazakhstan.
Very nice.
Yes.
I don't understand why, and especially Jean Reno owns the Horsemen.
And then they fight the Golden Horde. We see. Is that twice they play them?
The beginning and the end.
Why do that twice? Do another city. You know?
Exactly.
I mean, well, the first one was cities. Now it's countries. I guess. I don't know.
The Mongolia team is different, but they're like in blue. I think
they're blue.
They're blue and gold or whatever, and they're in red and black, and it's just like, I need more than two teams if you're trying to sell this as a sport.
Yes,
but why are the Horsemen not in on it? If everyone else is in on it, then be like, oh yeah. Jean Reno's like, listen, the way this is gonna go is, oh, they fucked up Toba last night. Tomorrow you're gonna go. That guy's helmet's gonna go off, and you're gonna hit him in the head with a stick. Like, that would make more sense.
He's like the president of the entire network thing we're doing here, and he owns the Kazakh Horsemen or whatever the fuck. Why wouldn't he be crooked with them instead of being crooked with the Horde?
Well, it appears as if the Horsemen here, the Kazakhstan Horsemen,
I'm coming after you, Horsemen.
They are it's the only team in this league that has imported American players.
Okay.
And I think there might be we might be saying something here about, like, all these like Central Asians and Eastern Europeans that are in this league or whatever are kind of cool with the crookedness. But that Chris Klein, he might start, he might
tell the wrong person. Exactly.
Yeah. We do get like, the League of Nations here, where there's a player from the Netherlands, the Philippines.
Yes.
I think there's a German, there's a Russian, obviously.
They're all over the place.
Yeah.
They win the match, even though our beloved Toba is dead. So we watched. I got this on Amazon. It's the PG-13 version. There was a lot of titties in my movie.
A lot of tits.
I rented it on Apple, and the nudity was there.
Yeah, I saw it on Amazon too.
Apparently, they darkened scenes like the one where Rebecca Romijn has her
but
top
you can see.
off.
I mean, maybe
you
it was
can make
dark.
it out. You can make it out. But apparently, in the original cut that was originally screened, it was brightly lit.
I love that idea of like Kubrick like blocks everything sensitively. McTiernan's like, darker, make it less light. That's all you gotta do.
A lot of vibes of Verhoeven here, with the co-ed locker rooms with like RoboCop and Starship Troopers.
And I gotta say though, here's the thing: the original, you are seeing big juicy cocks all over this fucking locker room scene. Not a dick to be found in this movie.
A lot of ass, a lot of man ass, and some breastises.
Right. The first, I forgot that the first does have like the co-ed as well. Does it? Yeah. Okay.
No, I think it's only men.
It's only men.
I think it's dudes, but like those dudes are showering, and like James Caan's talking to the team owner, and there's just dicks behind him everywhere.
Dicks and ass everywhere.
And they're like, you at least like the one character that does falls the fate of Toba is Moon Pie.
Yes.
And you actually sort of get to know that character. And I guess
he has a connection to James Caan. They're friends.
I guess they're trying to do with LL Cool J.
I guess, but like we will get to the night vision shit when we get to the night vision
kind of
shit.
The better part of the movie.
It is because it's something only like you would have to direct Die Hard to ask for something like that and be like, the big climactic death, like his best friend. All in night vision. How about that?
It's
shit?
like Sicario. It's like 20 minutes of night vision.
You know what? After watching so much of this movie, I was like, oh my God, a little fucking style, a little something.
I get it.
Splash.
One that was like an accident kind of thing because they filmed all of it in the dark and they were like, oh, we can't see this. And so it's fake night vision. It's not even like real night vision. It's a fake thing. And this, I'll say it now, why I've never seen this movie until today. When it came out in 2002, I was a projectionist, and the week that it was coming out, I was assigned to make up the print to get ready for the next day of the fucking armies of people that were coming for Rollerball, of course. And so I'm putting it together, and you're going through the reels and everything, and you're splicing one reel to the next, and I all of a sudden get to this part where it's just frames of green through the whole, and I was like, what the fuck is this? And I took the reel off, and I put it on a table, like a light table, and I got the magnifying glass and looked down, and I was like, oh, all of this is night vision? And I like kept going through the reel and I was like, it's still green. And finally I was just like, this will drive me crazy. I'll never see this movie.
You know what? No, we finally found Harmony Korine's influence. Inspiration for
true.
Aggro Drift. Finally, we figured it out.
That's
It's
true.
Rollerball
Aggro
2002.
Drift, better movie than this.
Aggro Drift,
It
way
would
better
have
movie.
to be.
And also that fucking
Is that
bullshit.
movie, the Migraine, the movie is
Yes, that's exactly it.
Speaking of fucking scrambled pornography, that's what this movie looks like to me. That movie, the Harmony Korine movie.
Totally.
But like that shit, while disgusting and awful on the eye, is way easier to watch than this 15-minute night vision shit later in the movie.
Aggro Drift for all. I mean, it's stupid, and that's kind of the point.
Yeah.
And it's funny.
It's a funny,
And it knows-
stupid little thing.
It knows what it's doing. This is trying to be a movie, which you're not a movie.
Major mistake trying to make a Rollerball remake be a real movie.
I mean, we go to a Kazakhstan sex club.
Well, of course. I mean, dude, if I'm Chris Klein, I'm like, well, I'm gonna do sex tourism.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
What else am I doing here?
That's one of the things that LL kind of sells him on back in San Francisco.
Yes.
He's like, and the girls love Americans over there.
Yeah, even a goofy white guy like you could get laid over there.
I mean, he's a fucking underwear model. Like I know, and LL Cool J is a really good looking dude too. So it's all fine. But like,
yeah,
it's he's not a goofy looking white dude. He's an underwear model.
Now,
Right.
look. I'm not saying you have to do this, but if you're so inclined, you can purchase a woman here. if you want to. I'm not saying that's necessarily. You might like to date him and marry him, but if you want to pay hard cash for a woman, you can do it.
Because Ridley goes up to these two ladies like, "Oh, we love you so much, Ridley." Oh, and they don't speak English. She's like, "That's just the way I like it." Oh yeah, you don't understand a word I'm saying, right?
That's kind of dark now that I think about it. It's like, I have no idea if she's saying no, and that's fine.
You're not allowed to leave. How about that?
I bought you.
I don't understand how to read date of births in this country, so we're all set.
But
wait, it's all backwards. Wait. You're putting the days and then the month? That's fucking insane.
Why do the numbers look like little houses? What's that?
meanwhile, Denny, our good friend Denny, local boy Denny, who worked his way up from the mines, as Paul Heyman tells us numerous
we need
times.
More time with the mines. So much hinges on the mine.
Do we ever need more times with this? It's not even underbaked. You haven't put this shit in the fucking oven.
Oh, the only thing we have is this one guy, like the lead mine guy, who looks like the Phil Hartman's caveman lawyer character. And like, he's at the sex club too, and he's like, shots, and like the guy tries to say, "You disrespect me. I make so much more than you now. We're mine friends forever." And like, you know, they take a shot. And like, now we know this guy loves Denny. He's a very recognizable face because he looks.
You know what he looks like, dude? Honestly, he's got a little bit of a George Buckflower thing going on.
Yeah.
Crazy drunk rollerballers.
But he's going to be incredibly important throughout the film.
Of course.
Incredibly important to Mines.
You'll be surprised, but he is.
But someone brings Toba's helmet. They're like, "Look, his chin strap was cut. What is I think this might be Denny. He's like, "Look, Chris Klein, you are the one who makes." He's like, "You make 100 times more than I do,"
right?
Which is kind of fucked up, but it's kind of weird. I mean, like,
well, because I feel it's like, all right, little mine guy, you know, you should be happy with whatever pittance we're throwing at you. But these are the Americans. They need to make the big bucks.
They need to drive sports cars at each other.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, dude.
And you gotta please the gambling syndicates. What's that? Who cares?
Yeah, totally, dude.
Oh, look at that! They're counting money.
Like the gambling syndicates in this movie. It makes as much sense as the fucking guild navigators. Like, why don't you just call them that? Because there's no gambling syndicate in this movie. No one has explained.
Well, we have gambling syndicates now. We've got DraftKings, Betfair Casino.
Do we ever?
Both are no longer sponsors on this show.
Yes, thank God for that.
That's right. We said no. We're good.
We did do a DraftKings thing.
That was really.
Oh my God.
That was back when it was like really more about. It was just about like fantasy stuff, not like hardcore gambling.
Right. Yes, and that was also back when we only had listeners in Kazakhstan. So we thought we weren't harming anyone.
Huge in Mongolia.
But he goes up. Chris Klein decides to take this to Jean Reno, who's Petrovich.
And you know, real lame thing here. Like, he's having what appears to be a pretty cool backroom party.
Sure.
But essentially what's going on here is like you're at an after work party with your boss.
Yeah.
It's like Lorne showing up to the after party on SNL, which I know he does. And I would just always be like,
get out of here.
I don't fucking party with you. Get the fuck out of here. You're the boss, man.
You want to do a couple of rails or what?
Would you like to meet this is an investor. His name is Dirt Cannon. Would you like to Mr. Cannon? Dirt is his name. Dirtiski is the full name.
Yeah, but he goes to him and he's like, hey, look, pretty sure the chin strap was cut.
Yeah.
Pretty sure that chin strap was cut. What are you going to do about this?
Who gives a shit? It's a murder sport.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome to the murder sport.
I mean, I read Ebert's review, and I think he made some good points. He was like, I don't see what the final round was different from the other matches.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, because I guess they're cool with them using the sharpened scooper thing.
Sure. Yeah.
It's like a thing you see people at the parks department use to pick up like errant dog shit that's around.
To make that like the end fight be no rules, someone needs to be punished for Toba.
Yes,
like, at the
exactly.
start. Like we need to actually act like this is an actual sport.
Like, oh, you killed somebody in cold blood on the match. You're suspended for 10 games or whatever.
Yes. Yeah, 10
I do
games.
love there's
full
a
pay
really-
though.
Oh, sure, yeah. There's a great moment where Jean Reno is so thrilled to see him in this back room thing. He's kissing his ass, being a piece of shit. and he's like, "Oh, let me introduce you to some people." And it is one of the funniest, unintentionally funniest parts of this movie when he's like, "Oh yes, let me introduce you to so and so. He's from Montana, you know." So he's like out there, and
That's Dirk Cannon.
oh, what?
That's Dirk Cannon.
His name is Dirt Cannon.
His name
I thought
is
you were
Dirt
joking.
Cannon. His
Well,
actual name.
This
Really?
dude who we're told is from Montana is like, "Hello, Jonathan. Nice to meet you."
Yes.
And I was like,
Nah.
take 2 on whatever that was supposed to
No. There's a big hockey head too, man. There's a big dude.
be.
Oh,
Big,
yeah.
big fucker. Yeah. So Jean Reno, yes, he's pretending to. Yes, I'll look right into this. This is thank you for bringing this to
Yes.
me. Thank you so much for bringing this to me. Okay.
Then Chris Klein sneaks off. Earlier in the movie, like Rebecca Romijn rebuffs the advances of somebody, and then I think like
Rabbit,
Rabbit.
this is the little Frenchman that comes in.
yes, who comes to nothing, but she rebuffs his advances, and then Chris Klein's like, I heard she's a lesbian actually, so
Oh, right,
I
'cause
would
someone-
leave her alone.
Someone screams something
Yeah.
across the locker room, and he's like, "Je ne sais pas, I don't know what he just said." And Chris Klein's like, "Yeah, I think it was something about her playing for the home team."
Know what I mean, man?
Yeah, you get it?
Mhm.
You get that? It's kind of
Uh-huh.
like a Seinfeld joke from 7 years ago.
Either look like John Stamos or Jerry O'Connell, or nothing's gonna happen, dude.
Mhm.
Like literally, dude. That's it. That's all it takes.
Either of those couplings, by the way, sweet fucking time.
Absolutely.
Oh,
God
yes.
damn. Just
I'll take it in this movie too. My
Yes.
God.
But they have some. They go back. He goes back to the locker room.
this
And
is after a
she's-
weird thing, though. We get a little more of like him, like,
Oh right.
inequality kind of thing, or like what's going on. What is it? Because
He's got like a security detail.
there's a detail that's following him, and he's like he's looking around and he sees all like, you know,
Yeah.
poverty stricken areas and whatever, and he's like, "Why do people in this country bet their asses on rollerball if they have no money?" Basically, and this guy's like, "Yes, we call that Atlantic City syndrome
Yes.
around here."
Mhm.
And like this other dude is just kind of like, "Shh, quiet," like
Yeah.
kind of setting up, I guess, that like Jean Reno and whomever are always listening to them, but you don't really get that confirmation. So it
No.
doesn't make sense that this driver tells
No.
him to
That's
shut
the
up,
thing,
but
it's
like whatever.
We need to amp up this, like the sinister nature of Jean Reno.
Yes.
Make them wiretapped and all that. Make it more explicit. I know there's scenes where like Rebecca Romijn is like, "Don't take the cell phone. They can track you. This, that, and the other thing."
Right.
But really lay the groundwork.
Well, there's all this shit. I mean, we're about to get into it about her friend Sergey, which I imagine we got deleted scenes of Raid Serbeja somewhere.
Ooh, I would love
Oh,
I
that.
imagine that's what's
Jeez.
going on. And then,
Release the Razor Beja cut.
and like, he's going to like blow the whistle on all this stuff.
Yes.
And like, there's a whole scene where they're like, they found him on the border, his throat cut and his eyes showed
His mouth
shut,
sewn shut.
mouth sewn shut. And I'm like, wow, that would have been great to see.
Yeah.
Boy, that would have been nice to see
What
right
if
there.
we told you instead of showed you?
Wouldn't you like that?
Uh-huh. By the way, speaking of told things, there's a press thing. Thank God I looked at my notes for a second. I would have forgotten
Oh no.
that one of the press people asked LL Cool J,
Oh my God.
Oh,
yes.
"Is it true that your mother's a crack whore?"
Oh,
And he's like, "No, she's a pediatrician." And then like, it's kind of funny because like in the translation, they're like, "Yes, it's true," kind of a thing.
Yeah, because he says like there's a person who
Yes.
asks in Russian or whatever a question, and the woman says, he asks, "Is it true your mother's a crack whore?" And he says the pediatrician line, and he's like, "Is that what he just said to you? No, tell him no."
Yeah.
And then she says, "Yes, it's true," and you see the subtitle. Come
Yes,
over.
because we're just playing up that, which is
Right.
That's sort of interesting. You know what I
Sure,
mean? Like,
like
Yeah,
it's
they're
Yeah.
playing
Yes.
these people like fucking fiddles. They're feeding them with sports car and high salaries and all
Yes.
this stuff. But yet there's this like a totally bogus perception, at least about LL Cool J. We don't hear any phony baloney-ness. Well, I guess that he was the next Wayne Gretzky.
well, yeah.
Well, you know,
I mean,
we're
it's
being
the,
a little racist.
We sure
Oh,
are.
yeah,
For
we
sure.
know hot race,
But
of
I
course.
think,
I mean, it's the horror of international press tours, which I imagine are
Uh-huh.
just a nightmare.
But
It's
just being asked about all sorts of crack whores left and right.
we go to the locker room and we just start fucking, and she's naked in this movie. And again, I was like,
Yes,
what
she
cut am I
is.
watching? She's I don't know, maybe it's because my TV is better
Well,
than what it used to be
Steve,
or
I
whatever.
can't they didn't show Chris Klein's member, so I can tell you which cut exactly.
Uh,
On or Is it
Rebecca.
wait. Wow, he's really circumcised 235 aspect ratio on that cock.
Ooh, zah.
She has, and it's kind of amazing because he just fucks Rebecca Romijn. Holy shit, right? And then he's like, "Why are you always hiding your face?" She's got like the lightest of scars.
Oh, my God.
That like it's like someone like it's like she went to a fair during the day and like had like a fun butterfly and it kind of flecked away. That's what it looks like.
It kind of worked for me.
Of course it did.
yeah. Give her
Remain.
You could give her the biggest scar imaginable, like a battle axe hit her in the face,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
it'd still work for you and it'd be fine. But at least then it would show the actual dangers of the
Yes.
sport versus this little Nick.
It's great because she's like they're like cuddling or whatever. He's like, you know, your face isn't as bad as you think it is, which is like really like not what you want to hear. Your voice.
for no fucking reason, stupid.
Well, gee, thanks.
I mean, your face is bad, but it's not as bad as you think it is.
Yeah, they should call you Butterface when you go out there. You should go out there like the unknown comic.
Now, I've heard them say you're a 6, and I'm telling you, you're an 8, honey. Okay, I want you to know that.
By the way, when are we gonna have sex in a bed? All this locker room sauna sex is bad for my back.
Boo-hoo.
Exactly.
Yep. Really, cry me a river, you overpaid banging a supermodel piece of shit.
But she's like, no, I don't want anyone to know about us because that could be used against us or whatever. By the way, let's go see my friends. She's like, oh, you know, she has the foot.
We're looking at security footage. Yeah.
We have we watched the Toba death, like the Zapruder film. It's a real back to the left thing because it's like, look, what do you see here? And she does it slow. It's like, I don't know, Toba getting hit. It's like, you notice that the camera is there when he's doing nothing before. You know, why would the camera
there's
be
one
on?
camera that's following all the action, and then every other camera is focused on Toba doing nothing 15 seconds before the accident happens. So he's like, well, who told him to do that?
Oh my
Let's
God.
go to my friend
The
Sergey's
medicine man. What do you think, Sean or no?
Let's go to my friend Sergey's house. And this is what I have to start playing. My favorite game in movies is what time is it? Because
yes.
it's the rollerball happens.
Big night event. You know it's a big night event.
It is.
It wasn't a matinee game.
The lights are out. Unless this is fucking Alaska, it's at least after 6 p.m. And then we go to the sex club for however a couple of brew dogs.
At least a couple of brew dogs. We have to have that meeting with Jean Reno.
So that's at least 2 hours.
Yeah. I come back. I fuck Rebecca Romijn. We watch a video.
That's 4 minutes.
Yes.
Chris Klein not in any foreplay. That's 4 minutes.
With the video, 15 minutes.
And then like there's a night a 4 a.m. demonstration going on.
Well, that's how you the sneak attack, dude. You want to protest those mining conditions? You do it at 4 o'clock in the morning when the police
it's
are now.
so bizarre that there's a protest that they come across about the mine, and I'm like, what the fuck time is it?
Right. They burn his car.
I do love that someone just sets his car on fire because she's like, oh, there's like an explosion that happens, and she's like, get out of the car and come this way, and he's like, what? Why? What's happening? And then some dude is just like, I am Lugash, and sets the car on fire. It's
Fucking
awesome.
rules.
Yeah, there's a line. Oh, it's Jean Reno's car. It's not your
Oh yeah,
car.
Petrovich will have another one for you by morning.
Yeah.
I'm starting to think that Jean Reno is dirty. I don't know about you, Rebecca Romijn.
But I could never go back to America. They might have caught me skateboarding.
I gotta pay a $70 fine.
Oh, fucking hell. You should have killed that kid.
Should have killed that kid.
And they go into Sergey's room. It's all
What is the
talk.
line here? She's got something about because Sergey lives in like some sort of public housing.
Sure.
And she's like,
I don't understand this at all.
yada yada. They sold off the building, but they didn't sell the hallways. And he's like, yeah, I can tell.
Well,
And
I'd be like, hi, I did buy the hallways with the building. I mean, I didn't know that was separate.
you
I mean,
didn't
it's-
read-
Separate pricing you got there, sir.
You got to read the contract very clearly. It just says the hallway is mine.
You get 5 hallways with it. You pay for each one after.
but there's some other dude there, and Chris Klein kicks the shit out of this
Yeah,
guy because that guy like kind of goes to attack him or whatever.
yeah, he might have been the guy that killed Sergey or whatever.
Or yeah, cut his
Whatever.
He
throat.
might be
Indeed.
a cop.
Oh, wow.
no.
I might be asleep.
We go on the plane for the next day. I think this
This is still no. This continues. What time is it? because it's still fucking dark out.
Yeah,
They get to this airstrip or whatever. It's like, all right, get on the jet. It's like the yo-yo team getting put in the van on that Simpsons episode.
Yes.
Like, get the fucking jet. Get everybody in the fucking
Oh, yeah.
jet.
This is actually making me like, did we ever see daytime? I know in San Francisco, but is there
that's a good question.
I
Well,
don't
of
know.
course, in Central Asia, the sun never shines.
Right, because
This is everything that we all know.
The vampires live there.
Yes,
why.
That's what drove me crazy. The guy-
Transylvania. Is that
No,
what-
the guy. So there's like, what do you call it there? Jean Reno has like a heavy number 2, not
Okay.
Naveen Andrews, this old white guy.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
and I was like,
yeah,
where's
yeah.
that guy from? He's from Tommy Boy. It's got to
What?
be on the
Yeah,
box.
yeah, yeah.
The guarantee
Really?
is on
Yes.
the box.
Fucking
No.
wait, that guy?
Saying,
Yeah.
I'm here. I'll always take care of you.
That's
Oh,
him. Is he
yeah.
wearing a wig in this?
I guess so.
Because he's bald, I think, in
Yeah.
Tommy Boy.
I believe so.
All right, so I almost went. He's still alive, but this was 2000. We're making this movie.
Or
Tommy Boy.
maybe it's not the exact same. He is in Tommy Boy. So maybe he's
Maybe
playing
it-
Archer in Tommy Boy. Maybe I'm
I
thinking.
don't know.
Sorry, folks.
Oh, now I'm looking it up.
Okay,
I'm
sorry.
gonna, yeah.
Okay, I'll buy from you. Well, that's what?
Could sell a rollerball to a woman with white gloves. Catch a popsicle.
Oh no, he's a scumbag guy at the plant.
We're
It's
all
a-
screwed.
yeah, I think that's him.
Yeah,
Because it's not the guy I was thinking of. Apologies.
yeah. I think it's this guy,
Yeah.
David Hemblin.
Yeah.
He's also in the Marvel animated universe. Apparently.
Oh,
How about the,
Oh.
wow, it's expanding yet again.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
Oh,
boy.
he plays. Wait a second.
He plays a corpse in a pine box.
Wait a
these days,
fucking
right?
second.
Is he dead?
Yes, he is actually.
Of course.
Possible COVID death, November 16th, 2020. But this guy voiced Magneto on X-Men 92.
Oh, really?
Wow, I had
Wow.
no idea.
Speaking of, we're doing a little sideshow called Too Old for This Shit. You can get X-Men 92 Night of the Sentinels on our free feed, but we are recapping X-Men 97 every week, or
Sort of every week.
We're recapping X-Men 97
Every other weekend.
yeah, every other weekish.
the
Every
weeks-
episode will be covered.
That's
the
what I wanna
episode date drops are all on WHMpodcast.com. Go to Too Old for the Shits page.
Yes.
All of the release dates are right there because it's not an every week thing, but oh yes, we are recapping the first season of that. Hell yeah.
So we get on this guy. This guy is on to him. He's like, "Oh, what happened to your car?" And it's like, "Oh, I left it by accident."
He's like, "Did you follow me last night?" It's like, of
Ugh.
course they did. What are
Oh
you
my
doing? You've been
fucking
at this for
God.
4 months now.
Do you know what my name is?
Don't be so goddamn naive. You're not just self-important. You're actually important.
Love that. He does go up to Cool J, who does say, "I'm just gonna count the money and close my eyes." or
Yeah,
whatever.
basically, LL Cool J is like, just play the game,
Yeah.
no matter how crooked it gets. There's a line.
That would be me all over. By the way, I don't care.
If it gets too sick, we walk.
Uh-huh.
But we do have this away game. I believe if the map was accurate at all, we're in Azerbaijan for this,
Oh,
this
wow,
first
okay.
away game here. And then, so this is where they're doing the meet and greet. Everybody's coming to the stadium in Azerbaijan. This is Shane McMahon
Oh,
shaking hands with Jean Reno while Rob Zombie's Feel So Numb be blaring.
Oh,
Blaring in this
God.
movie.
Where you're seeing so much money is being counted.
Of course.
And you understand everything that's
Mhm.
happening.
Mhm.
Is this
And the ratings again are piddly shit at the beginning,
Yes.
and then
well, nobody loves the Azerbaijan course, dude. It's a very boring course.
Yeah.
Nobody likes watching the
Well,
race.
People
let's-
want to go to Rainbow Road in Mongolia.
I'm gonna wait 15 minutes before those. Get rid of those bullshit national anthems. Let's
Yes,
get right
exactly.
to the action.
Due to popular demand. I always love that Simpsons joke. We will forego the national anthem.
Let's get Zombie to do the theme song for the show, like the John Tesh doing the thing for basketball. Wasn't it John Tesh?
it was John Tesh to do the
Yeah, yeah.
basketball song.
Oh, Oh, yes, I forgot. That's a
Wow.
weird, that's a fucking bar trivia thing.
Oh, yeah.
right
Yeah.
there.
But get Rob Zombie to do your theme of Rollerball, Rollerball.
I'd prefer the John Tesh.
Okay, fine,
Yes,
that's fine.
yes.
That's understandable.
Is this a thing that you see Moon Pie doing in the original movie? Because LL Cool J we're getting ready to start this game. He's just got a big stogie just out on the course.
Yeah,
He's
love
got
that.
like the bravado in that movie.
I
It's
love
like-
love the Styogi.
Yeah, like I'm like, yeah, I saw Any Given Sunday too. Oliver Stone, you are not.
Well,
sir.
they made a sequel to that.
Yes, they did. It's this.
What is the violent incident here? It's again, it is against the Red Devil, the Red Horseman again. Somebody else gets.
Oh no, this is where. So yeah, they notice the ratings are lacking. This is after Jean Reno has chewed out this local Azerbaijanian television mogul because he's like,
Right, yes.
what channel are we on? And he's like 109, and he starts flipping out. He's like, we are channel 1 through 5 on your shitty country's television.
You ungrateful cretin! I will disappear your whole family.
Yes.
And then later on, we get some talk about how Jean Reno was like in the special
KGB,
like super KGB.
Yeah,
like the
Yeah, like what is like if a
KGB.
what does they say? If a KGB general saw this dude on the street, he crossed to the other
Exactly.
side.
That's
Yeah,
what a badass is.
He will kill you. He will kill you the real way.
Yes.
Like not the fake way that happens all the time.
So this the fuckery here is like, Azerbaijan course, everybody hates it. Low rated game.
Yeah.
Not a lot of TVs there. Maybe I don't know what's going on. They're fucking pissed off.
it's impossible to get red shells on that course.
Yeah. Did you see
Fucking
what
impossible.
They do a few weeks later. They retell it with puppets and shadow play.
There's a signal like Naveen Andrews calls somebody.
Yeah.
You see a dude go down, and he he unscrews part of the glass.
Oh yeah.
So when someone hits
That's
it,
right.
the tension isn't there, and it gives way, and they smash through onto people.
Yeah.
By the way,
Good,
And I was like, woohoo, that's awesome.
Yeah,
Rollerball
oh my
rules. My
God.
father got killed here.
my throat's been cut.
I love rollerballs.
I do like Jean Reno and Naveen Andrews laughing after that dressing down that he gives
Oh,
that
yeah.
guy. They're like, we are so evil. Oh, yes.
Is this where someone messes with her bike and they're trying to kill her now?
That's
with
the
the
next
fuel?
match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
when they because
well, you know what's happening in
Marcus.
Azerbaijan, by the way.
What's that?
Get ready for
is that Slipknot?
2 bass drums because Slipknot
Yeah,
is
yeah.
in the house.
Oh my!
And did everybody read the
God.
thing with this?
They're not in the movie.
No.
What? No, I saw them in the movie. Don't
No,
tell me it didn't
it's
happen. I
just
saw it
footage from
happen.
them someplace else put
Yes.
in the movie.
That's still in the movie.
But they didn't film
yeah.
for the movie. It's a previously recorded
So
performance.
that's why it looked good.
I feel like, there's like a certain kind of fat kid. I might have been this fat kid. It's like,
Oh please.
you want to see Rollerball? No, it sounds lame. Slipknot's in it. Well,
Wow. So did you go
Well.
in theaters for this for
no,
Slipknot?
I did not. I never saw this movie until last night.
Yeah.
I don't think I saw. I don't know. I probably saw it at some point, but I don't think in the theater.
I feel like you would have remembered seeing such a classic film as this.
You say that, but
Well, it's either this or Silence of the Lambs because a lot of it is in night vision.
No, I don't want to go. They're not really in the movie, you know. It was filmed before.
different
It was a show in Baltimore.
Yeah, the Baltimore tape, which I do have, and I'm watching
it's
tonight
good.
anyway.
It's really good
There's
quality.
nothing better than Slipknot bootlegs.
We traded amongst ourselves.
man.
Clarity is amazing.
Me and 4 other guys just
There-
trading Slipknot tapes.
They're still doing it, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
they're
yeah,
still out
baby.
there.
Oh,
They
Right?
just like
that's something,
unceremoniously kicked out a drummer or some shit I saw.
They got drummers to spare. Don't worry about it.
But this dude, this motherfucker was like, shit, man. It was like my dream playing in Slipknot. And I don't know what I did to these people.
Oh wow.
And
Wow.
he got, I forget, he just got hired.
Sexual assault allegations.
Nothing. No, I don't think so. No. And he just got hired to drum for some big band.
Yeah.
I
Great.
can't remember who,
Huh.
but I was like, listen, fella, I'm sure you were bumming about that.
Yeah.
Trade up from Slipknot.
He's like,
man.
you're not wearing a
Yeah.
mask. You're not dressed like a fucking pig.
It is just, and I know people like it, man. It just, my ear don't react
Yeah.
kindly to
I
that
agree.
kind of
I've,
music.
I've never liked a single
The
one.
masks ain't helping it. I'll tell you
The
that.
masks
if you
are
wanna
helping
be-
it for me. The masks are helping
I thought
it,
they might. I thought you would
but
be really
the
into them.
music is not for me.
I mean, they rule over Iowa with the fucking iron fist. They can. They
that-
probably are bigger than
that-
the actual legislature.
That
there.
explains the problems that we're going through right now.
Dude, actually, if we did, or in Mandalorian season 4, if there's a Mandalorian band and it's Slipknot and they're all wearing
Oh my
Mandalorian helmets because it's the masks, right?
Yeah.
Right,
That would
yeah.
rule. That would be
Yeah,
amazing.
Best
I would-
season since the first one.
I would.
Hey, Grogu, stay away from those guys over there. They're ridiculous.
I will finally have to open my wrists.
Those guys smell weird, even though they're Mandalorians.
So the pushing someone through the glass does not work, and the ratings slide. And this is a very funny Jean Reno yelling, "I want solutions!" and slapping Naveen Andrews in the
Yes.
face.
Just starts throwing grenades on the course. Like, fuck! Just fucking somebody die!
And it's got to be one of those moments if you're this character that Naveen Andrews is playing, and you're just like, the money's great.
Yeah.
I enjoy being crooked and all, but I just got slapped in the face by my boss in public.
Yeah, but that's the trade-off. That's when you're
Yeah.
doing sex tourism like that. It's just
Also, Andrew, once the North American deal goes through, he's going to be a god amongst men.
Oh, right. That's
gonna
true.
walk
So
on
just
water,
Suck,
this
suck
guy.
it up. Suck it up, Sanjay. Just suck it up. Once that North American cable deal goes through with Spike TV or whatever the fuck.
Oh man,
Spike After Dark.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Well, because that's the thing, right? If you're airing this live,
Yeah. Oh my. It's like probably 11 a.m. Tuesday. You know, like
Right, it's like watching fucking soccer in this country.
oh, dude, imagine though, we're like, there'd be bars throughout the city opening up earlier because, oh shit,
Yes.
Rollerball's on this week. We're going to open the bar early. People are going to come to the match.
Thing is, I would prefer to watch
Oh, fuck.
rollerball versus any football, American or otherwise.
Did you hear? Pennsylvania is going up against real Pennsylvania.
Oh,
Can
shit.
you wait? This is going to be incredible.
So I think still in this Azerbaijan match, like the game's going on, the team brings in like some big, pipe hitting motherfucker
Yeah.
off the bench, and this is where her gas line gets cut.
no, this is what's Bryniarski, whatever.
Oh,
this is like-
Bryniarski's the one that they do. Okay.
Yes, he's like the ringer to come in, and he's
Okay,
like
yes.
he literally he knocks her off her motorcycle. He's like, "Here you go, little lady," but he cuts her gas line, and in doing so,
Like there's a trail of gas that's going. She drives off. LL sees what's going on and tries to speed up. Bryniarski throws down like a cigarette or a fucking cigarello or
Yes.
something. Maybe it was LL Cool J cigar.
possibly.
And drops it on the gas, and the fire starts chasing her. And this is kind of something, if it wasn't executed entirely with awful
CGI.
early 21st century CGI, we'd be in a much better place if this was a practical stunt. But he grabs her off the motorcycle at the last second. The motorcycle goes flying. And then is this where he flips
Yes.
over the
Yes,
side?
and,
Yes.
he gets burned a little bit.
Yes.
Which is probably the most exciting moment in the film outside of the start in San Francisco.
and so
And the
he's getting
Slipknot.
carted off and Slipknot. Yes.
Of course,
And-
riveting.
He's getting carted off in an ambulance here, and this is where he says, I think he says it to Chris Klein. He's like, "We're out of here.
Yes.
We're done with this. We're out of here." Like they just tried to kill her. Like we're done.
And in his Jean Reno visits his hospital room, and we're all lovey-dovey happy. He's like, "Oh, I feel like Freddy Krueger." Ha 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 ha.
It takes a really long way for your brain to get around to the fact that he's making a burn joke.
Yes, it took me a long time.
Yeah.
I was like, "What? You're haunting kids in their dreams? What are you talking about?"
No, I molested kids and I got away with it.
Oh. Oh, okay.
What with being here in Azerbaijan?
But so yeah. But once he leaves,
I just like the idea of haunting kids in their dreams there, but they have no idea what you're saying because you speak English and you don't speak their language.
Welcome to primetime, bitch. Stop.
Yeah, they don't know what's happening.
and it's just like it's also like nice LL Cool J. He's like, "Ooh, I'm scary." It's like, "I know you're not."
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you seem like a pretty nice guy. I don't know. Yeah, so he's like, Jonathan here asks again, like, "Hey man, what is going on with all this crooked shit?" And he freaks out and he's like, "I made you an international superstar and you're ungrateful and blah blah blah." They leave. It is a really, I didn't think I was going to be this affected by this line that Jean Reno has, but he tells Magneto voice guy, he's like, "I want you to follow them. If they take a shit, I want to know what it smells like."
Oh yeah.
So you want that in a
no.
full-page
All right,
report?
It,
or-
it smells like human feces. That's the report.
Can I just leave you a message on your phone? Or what? Write it up. I don't know what to.
Yeah, he took a shit. It smells like shit.
Yeah.
Peanuts in there, still warm.
Sweeter than usual. But
Here comes Rebecca Romijn dressed in a burqa. That's just a lot of.
And the other guy, other big Russian dude, is like pretending to push a cart or something. I love this because they're clearly setting up a scheme for them to sneak out of the hospital.
Yes.
Which you don't see
No,
happen.
not at all.
Like Rebecca Romijn is like, listen, we can't come with you. Like Lugosh or whatever that Denny, he's got family. I've got my mother to take care of. Like we just can't bounce. But you guys, you got to get to the Russian border. Fastest way is this way. And like the whole time, Denny is like altering this cart and getting clothes out. And I was like, ooh, a little bit of a scheme. This is interesting.
This is so funny.
It literally just cuts to them. They've already made the escape.
Yeah,
And
They're driving
gone,
away.
and they're leaving.
We
And
did
this
it.
is, I guess, one of the last times you'd see a United States athlete rushing to the Russian border.
No kidding.
Oh.
Please help. Oh, I
And
forgot.
this is it, guys. We're in the hospital. Cut. We're in a car and the night vision is on.
Of
And
course.
I was stunned because you can't just like the way night vision has to be set up is some character, even if I think even in Sicario, it's not even like a main character. They put on night
Yes.
vision goggles, and
Yep.
now we now
'Cause
understand.
that's a movie.
Yes.
There's language to it. They're
Yes.
actually
Yes.
explaining
You see,
themselves.
Buffalo Bill's got the fucking
Yeah.
goggles.
Yeah.
All right. That's why he can see Jodie Foster.
See, John, this was why I said with all of the nudity, you just can't keep saying darker. It's going to get us into trouble. Okay? This has to be night vision now. This is all night vision.
I guess what I kind of like about it, even though it doesn't really work, is it's like that's how remote we are. You can't see anything whatsoever. It's just like
Yes,
you're in
you're
the
out
pure
in the-
country.
Sure.
Maybe you're not I forget if they have the headlight on the bike or not, but you're not trying to be noticed as
Yeah.
well.
Oh, yeah,
right.
yeah.
First sort of truck and.
But yeah. I
Oh
mean,
yes, the truck.
And by the way,
yes.
night vision not the bad. I mean, in both Sicario and Silence of the Lambs, not great for dialogue.
I was just going to say, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Like night vision is for spying on people
Yeah.
or looking into hidden places that you're about to break into
Yeah.
or whatever. Not just Chris Klein and LL talking in a car about getting to the there's so much just conversation. Then they're on the motorcycle.
Yeah.
They pull a thing. It's like, oh, remember what the fuck is
Was
the
it-
guy?
remember how someone so died?
It was like it's like
Schmitty or something.
Tiny Schmitty or something like that. They're like, what happened to that guy? And remember, this is what it is. Remember Squeak Harris?
Yes.
Remember how he died?
No.
I'm like, no, tell me anything about this.
Not the friends of Eddie Coyle. There's nobody named Squeak, whatever the fuck. Come
I'm
on.
pretty sure it's Squeak Harris, and they fucking do a 180 with the truck, and the two of them jump out the back on a motorcycle, and they're racing off into the night. And again, there is just so much Chris Klein holding on to LL Cool J, talking in his ear while they just have a totally normal conversation, all in night vision.
It's kind of funny in a way because it's just like how fast are we going? Like, oh, I can't. It's 120 and
I
but
think
it's
that's
in
click.
clicks.
Yeah.
What? That's in miles per hour.
Yeah.
Oh, we know
Whoa.
this bike's not meant for the dirt road or whatever. And then it's just like, oh shit, there's another light coming and it's gaining on us fast. What are they driving? And I thought it was pretty funny that it turned out to be an airplane
Yes.
chasing them.
Well,
Look
you
out,
can't
it's a
see
computer
shit.
plane.
Yeah, you can't
Yes,
see
but
shit in the scene.
This is the best part of the movie.
It is
I
the-
think
by,
me.
by leaps and bounds.
Because there is a basic tension to it. The basic tension
Yes.
being, when will this end? When will the night vision stop?
When can I stop looking at? When can I stop destroying my vision looking at
Is this
shit?
still going on after 10 minutes?
Remind
As
me,
long as we don't get back to rollerball, I'm happy.
they wind up going on a bridge, like driving away, getting on a bridge.
Well, yes, there's a bridge that starts to go up
yes, and they're
for
they're
no
stuck-
reason. As
Yes, they're totally stuck there.
Other than bike stunt.
yes.
But then
Yes.
across the river is Jean Reno and
Russia.
Magneto.
Oh yes.
Are they in night
No,
vision?
No, they're not across the. They're still on the same side.
I
as
can't tell
them.
where anything is. They're in
They're
fucking
up,
night
they're
vision.
up a bit.
They're up on a thing because what
They're
happens
up on
is
a ridge.
Chris Klein, terrible line. He goes, because he's like, oh, LL's like, now we're driving off road or whatever, and Chris Klein's like, looks like they've got an off-road plane.
Yes.
And I was like, what? And the plane, after he says this, the plane literally stops and a fucking Jeep comes out the back
Yeah.
of it. And that's got Jean Reno, that's got Magneto voice guy with this sniper rifle.
Are
Yes.
they in night vision as well?
Yes,
it
it's-
never
it's-
breaks.
It never
Yeah.
breaks.
all.
It never breaks.
The plane looks like, in earlier versions of Zelda when you're before you got the compass, you just had the map, and certain areas would light up and you wouldn't know the full shape of it. That's what this plane is. I'm like, is it a fucking starship? Like, I have no idea what this thing looks like.
It's big enough at least to have a Jeep in the back.
It was a cargo plane.
Yeah. And so they wind up driving up like on a ridge, and they're still behind them, and Jean Reno's like, oh no, let them go. I want to see if they make the jump.
Yes.
Because Magneto voice guy shoots them, and
he's got a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
Right. At this point, Chris Klein falls off, and
they
then
wipe
he's just
out.
like, just go to the American consulate. They'll get me out by morning.
You have a family that we sort of have heard about for 2 seconds, so you go, whatever.
So he's gonna go, and then Jean Reno's like, wait, I want to see if he makes the jump.
Yes.
He makes the jump, and then it's like, okay, you can shoot him now.
So the
then he just gets
biggest
killed.
stunt and the most climactic death.
Yes.
All in night vision.
Yes,
Yes,
and then
sir.
when he is shot, if you see him only from a distance, he is shot off the bike, falls down. I think that's a wrap on LL.
Yeah,
That
Cool
is
J.
a
That is
total
it.
wrap on LL Cool J.
And-
Jean Reno has the line like, make sure those border guards are
You gotta-
tipped well.
Yes, you got to tip them generously or whatever.
There's that old show Dinner for Five, which was a fun IFC show.
Oh yeah.
Oh, explain it for the kids. Yeah.
Where Jean Favreau would take people out to dinner and like they would talk about movie stuff.
Wait, they're going to restaurants?
I think
This
they were
was at a
clo-
restaurant.
They were it was a
I
closed
thought
restaurant.
Favreau was
No.
cooking for these.
No, no,
It
no,
was
no.
I think it was always at the same place.
This
Probably.
Maybe.
was pre-chef. This was before that really comes
Which
into
man, I couldn't make it 5 minutes into that movie.
That one is tough. That one is a tough one.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I was just 5 minutes in, and I was like, I was like, what fucking
Shut-
moron?
you know
press
what?
play on this.
Making an indie movie is kind of like having a food truck. So would you like to have some of my Cubano?
I don't know. Maybe it's delightful, but I wasn't in the mood.
No,
couldn't
it's
take
horrible.
it.
It's a horrible movie.
It did some business though, man. People love.
Oh yeah, people really love it
I
because it's
played
food
it for a
trucks.
long time.
People love fucking food trucks.
Right.
But one of the and I watch the show religiously, and I would love to, if it was anyone knows where it is now, I'd love to watch old episodes.
Yeah.
But it was Peter Bogdanovich was there with a bunch of different people, and he's talking about Last Picture Show. He's like, and of course Orson came out the first week to watch us shooting, and he looks at the town, and he's just looking around, and Orson turns to me and he goes, "Well, you'll shoot it in black and white, of course." And at that point, I didn't think so, and then of course she was right. So I'm now imagining Orson
Nice.
Welles doing, "Well, you'll shoot it in night vision, of course."
I'm seeing this entire sequence be photographed in night vision.
Yes.
You know what? Scratch it. The whole thing in night vision.
91 brutal minutes of night vision.
If anyone out there hasn't seen Last Picture Show, do yourself a favor and watch it.
Way better than this.
Incredible movie.
Great movie.
Isn't that Citizen Kane in night vision?
It's sort of like you're spying into the world of Charles Foster Kane because every time we cut to the newspaper office, it's in night vision.
You will not take my movie.
Kane running for governor, night vision.
You barely see the Kane poster. You only see the tie behind it.
There is a man, a certain man you only see at night
Who's
vision.
singing? Who's singing that?
Enjoys a joke.
You're seeing me and my wife get farther and farther apart on bigger tables, but it's all in night vision, you see.
Yeah, I regret shooting the speech, you understand, in night vision, because you can't make out that it's enormous, my face behind me, thus isolating me further from people. It just looks like a big green blob.
Wait, Xanadu's a mansion?
And of course, Rosebud was the sled I flew down the streets of San Francisco in.
Nearly got arrested that day.
That's why I had to flee to
Mongolia.
in Xanadu. Yeah.
Oh yes,
whatever.
my one of the pinnacles of my career, my fantastic Othello in night vision. By the way, the race politics become quite clear when it's in night vision.
Here's a newsreel of me with Hitler in night vision. Here's the footage taken by a sniper who missed the shot, and that was the start of Manhunt, the Fritz Lang picture.
A wonderful picture.
Oh, wonderful.
You know, my original cut of the Magnificent Ambersons that the studio destroyed. You saw that rich families fall from grace over the decades entirely in night
Yes.
vision.
Halfway through, you see they couldn't afford the power bill anymore. That's why everything switched to night vision.
The Ambersons ran out of money to pay the oil man. Hence the night vision.
It's one of the last interviews with Peter Bogdanovich. He's like, well, yeah, we had to work on the other side of the wind for years and years and years because it was all night vision. the big sand thing, yeah, that was all night
And then at
vision.
the start of Touch of Evil, this tracking shot, we figured, who was tracking him? They must have been having night vision to be tracking them like this.
Yeah, you know, Orson and John Huston got into it pretty bad there because Wells is just like, everything in night vision. They all laughed in night vision.
I told Tony Perkins when we were shooting Kafka's The Trial, I said, things will feel much more Kafka-esque if shot in night vision.
I told that hack Kurosawa he should have put dreams in night vision.
Oh, that just tickled us all right where we needed. I
Just
love it.
needs something from Rollerball, man. But he's dead now, and
He's dead. Yeah,
it's
that's
a classic move. Like, I understand. Look, here's the thing, and if you are a guy that is fucking such a bad motherfucker that, you know, KGB generals across the street when they see you, you're Jean Reno. You now know that, then of course we will kill him next. You know, that's the only way this makes any mathematical sense. But no, he starts like throwing money at him and
Well,
like
Chris Klein is trying to like now play the game suddenly, which is stupid. And he's just like, well, I want profit sharing and gambling profits. And it's like, oh, good. Now we're all happy together. And it's like, no, you're not. And they schedule this like, let's give him a retirement game to kill him.
Right.
Yeah. And it would be a no rules game.
And we're also, again, because we have to talk about the mines, we're overlooking the mines.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
you see,
yeah.
I don't need to control the mines because I control the man who controls the mines.
I don't need to run for public office because I buy the people in
And
office.
Meanwhile, as I'm watching this, every time I blink, I see night vision because my rods and cones are totally fucked.
By the way, you know, we keep saying like, you know, I feel over the years I've talked about this sequence without having seen the movie, but that projection booth story was enough. You know, I was saying things like, oh, it had to be at least 20 minutes.
Yes.
Chris Cabot, I think, said 15 minutes at one point. I actually timed it, and it shows you just how grueling it is to watch something like that, where it does indeed feel like an eternity. Minute 58 to minute 65.
Wow.
That's it.
7
minutes.
Nice.
7 minutes. It feels like an eternity.
7
It
minutes
goes
in
on
heaven compared to the rest of the fucking movie. By the way, Chris Klein also says trade Rebecca Romijn to a
Yes.
different team
Right.
just so to get her out of here so she'll be safe. Oh, what if I trade her to the opposing team tonight
Uh-huh.
for the tonight's game?
Trade the girl to the horde tonight.
And now tonight, yes, it will be free beheadings night.
But it's Naveen Andrews' idea to kill him in the match because
Oh, really?
He says, you did promise him a retirement
Yes.
game.
Yeah,
after
and that's the thing is like, because like at first like he really thinks that like Jean Reno kind of believes that he can buy this guy back after murdering his best friend on a motorcycle.
And trying to murder him.
Because
Exactly.
Chris Klein's like, you can keep because at one point Jean Reno offers him a $100,000 bonus,
Yes.
and he's like, you can keep the $100,000 bonus. I want a piece of the fucking cable action, the North America deal. I want a connection, part of the gambling profits and all
Yes.
that shit. And he's like, yes, he's coming along to me. Excellent.
See,
And then
I'd be like, he's thinking long term.
Yeah,
Short.
exactly.
If he's thinking short term, he's really in on it.
And and again, I've seen so many breasts in this movie and so much violence, but Jean Reno goes up to him, he's like, "Are you fooling with?" They cut out fucking and put in
did
fooling.
they? Oh, I
Yes.
didn't even notice
He's
that.
like, "Are
wow.
you fooling with me? Don't fool with me."
That
Wow,
makes
the old
sense.
good son, fool for fuck.
yeah, fool for fun.
Well, apparently they had to cut it down to PG-13, so it makes sense.
but
Yeah,
again,
I
I've seen
What's
seen
with the tits
nudity.
then?
I
What's
know.
the tits
Oh, because
everywhere.
it's America, baby. That, you know.
But also, wasn't there other profanity throughout this movie? I mean, Chris Klein does get in a very prominent "fuck you" to Jean Reno.
Well,
I think
here's
it's
the
just.
thing.
I think that's
Let
the
me-
only
it's
one.
just
Let me
the
double
one?
check. Let me double check the rating. But I mean,
I know
we're more puritanical now than in 2002.
That's a good point.
Mhm.
The magic and story of F for fake. You know what else was fake? The night vision that I put all over it, you see.
Yes, and this footage here is just no. It's not from Lady from Shanghai. It's me filming a lady from Shanghai at night in night vision.
I once met Chaplin, and a lovely fellow. I loved talking to him all night, and I told him his great masterpiece, The Gold Rush, could only be better if he had somehow created night vision at the time and been able to employ it. We needed the technology then.
Just imagine, Charles, this is what I said to him. I said, you're in the cabin, it's spinning all over the place, the weather's wacky, you're flipping and flopping this way and that, but then also it's being presented to the audience in night vision.
And your eyes look like scared deer eyes.
Oh, the French champagne.
Yeah, oh, sure.
In night vision. By the way, I double checked PG-13 on this picture.
Crazy.
Today it would be R or
100%
NC-17
yes,
because it'd be too scary for everyone.
Yeah.
It was banned in Florida.
Yeah, it'd be
But-
scary.
So it's the final match, and it's and wouldn't you know? Not only is Rebecca Romijn traded to the Horde, so is
Yeah.
Bryniarski and some other bruisers.
Yeah.
They've turned it basically an all-star team.
Yeah, we really it's the Monstars
Yes.
featuring Rebecca Romijn. Yeah.
And basically everyone on the Horsemen are like, oh man, so sorry about.
Yeah.
They say that what do you call it there?
Oh, this is so stupid.
Ridley contracted malaria whilst on a research mission.
On an
Yes.
archaeological dig in the tropics. What? Why?
Well, he was studying
Who?
spiders with
Oh,
Dakota Johnson's mother right
that's
before
right.
she died.
And they mentioned that Chris Klein is beaten up here because he had a rock climbing accident.
Yes.
So
Ooh.
after the game, in the darkest of night, because it's only dark night here,
Yeah.
he goes rock climbing, and LL Cool J goes to quote unquote the tropics.
Yeah, of course.
Wherever that is.
Yeah. Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah.
Lovely this time of year.
Okay. An archaeological dig.
Yeah, it's special stuff out there. Some
Okay,
good rocks.
The accountant.
Uh-huh.
We're talking about accounting.
Oh,
in
I
this
I
movie.
see. So accountants can't like history or
Or
archaeology or
make
something like that.
him. Maybe he studied archaeology.
Yeah, maybe
I
he
don't
did.
know.
An
Maybe he's
accountant
Indiana
has no
Jones.
business doing research
No.
on anything but money
No.
law.
I mean, we barely know these other red horse. I mean, it's like Lamont Johnson, Chinese food, hemlock.
I always root for
Somebody named
Chinese food.
Robot somewhere.
Yeah,
Yes,
there is
there's
a
a
woman
li-
named Robot.
Yes,
Uh,
robot.
I do love it. This is what would really. Paul Heyman gets a little Wellian himself here with the acting because they give
Oh,
him
yeah.
a piece of paper. He's reading. He's like, "Yeah, that's right." What the heck is it? What? I can't believe it. What are they doing? Well, tonight there are no rules for some reason.
He pulls a my dad, dude. He reads the script and he literally says to the girl, "What is this shit?"
It's
You ever see what the fuck is this? He says, you ever see thugs like that on the bench before? And then in Heyman's most J.R. Jim Ross-esque delivery, he goes, "It's a no holds barred cockfight."
Yeah.
And I was like,
Cockfight.
a cockfight is generally just the two chickens.
Also, headed back here, never been to a cockfight. I don't know what the rules are. Could you please explain them?
People in this crowd know what a fucking cockfight
absolutely.
is, though, dude. Don't worry about that.
shit.
They
Has
just
it?
came
Well,
from one.
That's where the ratings are going. The cockfights on Channel
guess.
6.
Yes.
We're beaten by cockfight again. Well, it is the biggest sport in Kazakhstan.
And they love Warren Oates here. I don't know what to tell you.
But it's a big match, and now there's no rules. Just right. They,
Yeah, dude.
They do have. Yeah, they have like stick. They're basically spears, essentially. Like
Yeah.
they would be like things you would catch the ball with, but they're sharpened in such a way that they are
Yes.
sharp.
Yeah. Rebecca Romijn notices the sharpening like going
Yes.
down at one
Oh,
point.
no.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's okay.
Says nothing, but
And also her character, who previously was wearing this devil mask because she was so ashamed of her face is now just wearing a regular helmet that shows her whole face.
Hey,
Well, because
sure.
they're forcing her, dude. There's the
Oh
part in
my
it
God,
where
the
'cause
horrors continue.
she
of
shows up
Rollerball.
and she's got her number tattooed on her face, which she didn't have before.
Oh, right.
And they're like, "Oh, they gave you a night." They basically like they
Branded.
branded you.
Yeah.
onto
They
the
took
team.
away your name? Da, 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 da.
That's right. That's exactly what happened. You know, one time I told Cavett during a commercial break, I said, as much as I love coming on and chit-chatting with you all night, it'd be much more interesting for the viewers at home if you shot a little bit of your talk show in night vision.
because you see the cigarette going up and down is quite compelling.
You see, the eyes are a curse to the human, and we must destroy them through night vision.
Just imagine one night, Dick, I said, it's me and Groucho sitting in the studio really barring at one another. But you're seeing it all go down in hypnotic, trance-like night vision.
I actually, ironically enough, I talked the director of the Transformers animated picture out of using night vision because that film was perfect.
I was speaking to Paul Schrader the other day, and I asked him, have you ever eaten a steak in the dark? And he said no. And I'm saying, I will film you doing it for my next picture.
Man, I'd love to eat a steak in the
That'd be
dark.
pretty cool.
Give me a whole steakhouse meal in the dark. That'd be fun. See how much of a mess I make.
Oh yeah, would you have a night vision helmet on? Or
No, that'd be
goggles?
cheating, dude. You gotta see how much mess I make.
Yeah.
That's the
It's going everywhere. I mean, it's going to go everywhere. You just know.
So it's, I mean, and very much so in the 75 version. That's also what's going on. Like there's no rules.
trying
and, like,
to kill him.
and they, you know, everybody on both teams just start to drop, and it's not so dramatic here. It is more dramatic in the OG.
You don't give a shit about anybody here. There's this whole thing running through the movie about every game they play. They're like, "Oh, Chris Klein, do you have your spine protector on?" And he's like, "No, because I'm a fucking cowboy, stupid."
Yeah.
And then like he gets slashed in the back by this like shiv basically, and they're like, "Oh," and his jersey rips open, and it's like,
Mhm.
"Oh my god, he wore his spine protector.
Which-
He must be onto it."
We all saw this right when they
Yes,
said
yes.
he's
Of
not
course.
wearing the spine protector. I'm like, okay, it's in their last fight.
What,
It's gonna happen.
Riggs, you have your Kevlar on. Oh my, what? Ah!
We do have a who's this fella here? Oh, Zangief himself.
Yeah.
Little bit of a dicey line here with Zangief. He fucking nails one of these players against the wall.
Mm.
And he says, "Oh, it looks like I got the Asian flu."
Yeah.
Nailing an Asian person against the boards. Isn't that
Oh,
something?
Right.
Didn't he also play Leatherface at some point?
Oh, did Zangief
Maybe
play
the
Leatherface?
first Michael Bay one?
Possibly,
maybe.
yeah, I'm almost positive.
That sounds right.
You know what would have proved that movie?
What?
Night vision.
Eric, I can't guarantee you there might actually be night vision.
Marilyn Burns could have used some night vision hiding out in them woods
Yeah.
from
Yes.
the family. Oh,
Yeah.
he did?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was Leatherface in the first.
Okay. Wow.
Just that
03,
first one.
the first 03 Texas Chainsaw.
Oh, when the Platinum Dunes got their little
Because he had to be
figgies in it.
jacked out of his mind. It's
Oh.
Leatherface, bro.
He's a
Of
big-
course, yeah. He's got
Grandpa, save yourself.
You were always so good with the sledge. Oh no, he's also in Texas Chainsaw at the beginning.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Okay,
my
I saw
God.
that in
Got some-
You'd
theaters.
think he'd stay in that creepy house all the time, but he was leaving for the gym constantly.
Now,
Oh,
I
my
know
God.
this is the judgment-free zone, but you're freaking people out.
Yeah, Leatherface is a bit of a lunkhead.
Because I mean, yeah, like think about him doing like a chest presser.
Yeah, excuse me, sir. Your loud pig noises keep setting off the lunk alarm.
Also, he can never spot you. The face is never on right.
I guess
Yeah.
human, but if you're eating human meat, that's probably pretty. Is that kind of lean?
High protein.
Oh,
Yeah, high
good,
protein for
good-
sure. Yeah, I mean,
Great, great protein for
Yeah,
sure.
there you
Yeah,
go.
definitely.
Makes you crazy though. What with consuming someone's essence.
Yes.
That's a
But that's
bunch
just
of
you. I
hooey.
mean, to be clear, that's you turning into a god.
uh-huh.
So,
think-
like, it's just a matter of if
Mhm.
you can take
all
being a
this
god or
shit
not.
of like, oh, you can't eat human meat because it'll make you crazy. Cows can't eat cows because it'll make them crazy. It's all a bunch of bullshit to stop you from doing it.
I'm gonna do an Antonin Scalia here. I'm gonna say Yellow Jackets did it and they were fine. So you know what? If Yellow Jackets can do it, so can any human being on the earth, just like Jack Bauer
Is
can.
that TV show you keep going on about?
Good show.
Is it in night vision?
There may be a scene, Eric. There might actually be a scene. I
But that's
cannot
a
guarantee
cannibal
you.
show? That's
It turns into one.
All
okay.
right. New challenge called the We Hate Movies Challenge. Go up to your local Cineplex.
And annoy someone.
Exactly.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
And just like look at the titles behind the guy and taking your tickets. Yeah, do you have anything that has any night vision scenes? Which one would have the most night vision in it?
A manager is coming out. I hope you know this, and they are going to be so pissed.
I like asking which one has the most night vision because clearly all the movies have night vision.
Yeah,
It's
of course.
so popular.
Well, they would be better if they did.
Do you have a combined 4DX night vision screening so I can
Oh.
get both effects at the same time?
Honestly, dude, I was getting nauseous enough looking at that night vision. If I had to be bouncing around on a roller coaster ride watching the movie, I would have vomited.
So things start to get crazier. What happens that kills our good friend Denny? Because that's what really tips the whole scale. Because that's right. I think the
He gets
crowd,
up on the
the crowd starts to revolt a little
Yes.
bit.
Right, yeah.
And
Denny is shot by a security officer
is
while the commotion is going on.
Right.
Because he goes into the stands.
that's right.
Yes.
And then
to
the
save his friend.
miners rise up and they're like, rise up in terms of just going, Jonathan!
Which is-
Jonathan!
Which it's Denny is a man that was a miner,
Uh-huh.
lived among the miners, best friends with the miners. He dies saving a miner.
Yes.
Right.
And they're like, we need chant for revolution. No, Jonathan.
Yep.
Wouldn't they cheer Denny, Denny, Denny?
They had rehearsed the Denny chant. Jonathan is already there.
You know, we were all kind of a miner at one point, living with other miners until we got old enough.
Sure.
Yeah,
It's
you
true.
see what
It's
I'm
true.
saying?
It
You
is
see what
very
I'm saying?
true,
pretty
Eric.
true.
You see what I'm saying?
But then this is when it turns, it's like totally Simpsons crazy.
Yes.
Like, is this the time, Professor, that everyone should knock each other over and eat the goo inside their brains? Yes, it is, Ken.
Yeah, so now we got the no hold barred cockfight here, and we got
yeah.
people are trying to we're down to like one or two guys, and
Yeah.
they're trying to take out Jonathan, and Jonathan like hits this one guy in a certain way. He flips midair and he cracks his head $1 Million Baby style.
He
Oh, yeah.
definitely it's great. It's a great takeout, I have
It's
to
not
say.
bad.
And the violence here gets really crazy. Jonathan, in his last moment, he's got the ball. You think he's going to go for one big score, but no, he goes right at, what do you call it there?
Jean Reno.
Jean Reno, and breaks into the stands and nails him in the face.
He fucking kicks through the glass though.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a flying bicycle kick
Yes.
through this glass, and it's Jean Reno like shitting his pants, which is really great. Don't want to miss the funniest dumbass Paul Heyman moment though, when the Jonathan chant starts going. Paul Heyman, who like we've been told is just sitting in a broadcast
Yes.
booth, a sealed
Yeah.
broadcast booth, chanting Jonathan's happening. He says into his microphone for all the listeners at home, just listen to them, and turns
Oh,
the
yes,
microphone
yes.
toward a window.
Yeah.
Like, you're what? What are you doing?
As if he was holding a microphone at the Berlin Wall being
Yes.
taken down.
You want to hear this history happen?
And what are we rising up against exactly aside
bad rollerball?
Yes.
We want good rollerball.
I
God
know.
damn it!
Because I think like at the end of the movie, Rebecca Romijn is like, well, you took down their masters and now they know how to fight them through a rollerball thing, I guess. Well, no, actually, they all have to go to work tomorrow if they want to feed their family.
Oh,
didn't take
fuck.
on
They still
capital.
work in a mine. Oh, fuck.
So, do you think we should, stop it and not allow people to kill each other in the course? No. I think that's the spirit of the game. You kill that right there. If you don't let people kill each other in the ring.
And it gets so good because Jean Reno escapes and he goes
This is
down into
good.
the
This is
training
good.
facility.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
And Chris Klein, because I mean that's what happens to what do you call it there? Khan too. He's like covered in blood, and like I do think they keep that tradition. He's like totally bloody, totally
Oh, yeah.
fucked up.
I do love there's like a bodyguard in between Jean Reno and Chris Klein. Chris Klein hits this dude with a whole table.
Yes.
It is some real WWE shit. It's
Yeah,
great.
And
it's
people
cool
just, like, and,
walking to this table. It's
and we're
great.
just intercutting like pure madness in the stands. Like people just ripping security guards' heads around.
Yes. Like all of the security guards get turned on, which is awesome. And they're all just murdered. And then, yeah, it's just down to Jean Reno and Chris Klein.
In the training room or whatever.
The action spectacle you've all come here to see. You're going out to the movies, seeing Rollerball.
Well, it's Jean Reno trying to go into the shotgun case to get a shotgun, you see.
I love it's a secret compartment. It's like a bookshelf,
Yeah.
and it's like open up gun closet.
and it's locked, proving that you should never lock your guns away.
Absolutely. When a rollerballer is coming after you, Eric, what are you going to do?
Exactly. Leave them out. If they're near your toddler, you'll know where they are.
Yeah.
At
And
least
leave
not-
them at their level too. It's very important.
Exactly.
Yep.
They can
Yep.
hand it to you when they're old enough.
Would you rather a rollerballer got him? I wouldn't.
That's true.
No.
Yeah,
Those guys
exactly.
are vicious. They are
Yeah.
vicious.
Terrible people.
Oh my god! But this is great.
So
This
he's
is
like,
good.
he does this thing where he like jimmies the shotgun out because he can't get it out of the key.
Yes.
And he's able to use it because of the bar and is able to cock it. And
This is dumb though.
It's
This is
not-
stupid.
It's so stupid because Chris Klein uses like an ashtray as a shield.
It's the table.
It's
He
the
uses
table.
like the,
It's like a metal-
it's a small side table that deflects every piece of buckshot from a point blank shotgun.
I'm sorry. You don't have Kevlar stools where you're from?
I guess
Excuse
not.
me.
Well, Kazakhstan's got something up on us.
Got a
How
lot of
does
them.
he kill Reno? So he deflects his one shotgun shot.
yeah.
And does what does he? Does he?
This is a good question, actually. How does he actually do
Because I
it?
know how he gets Naveen Andrews, which is fantastic.
I mean, that is pretty great. He hits him with the table.
Oh yeah, yeah. He just like knocks.
Well,
him
wait
out.
for like the cops to get him. I
Yeah,
guess.
I don't think he's actually murdered.
He
Naveen
gets
and-
beaten with the. My note says Jonathan Cross with table.
Yes.
Table defeats bullets.
Uh-huh. Table defeats Jean
No,
Reno.
the next note is beaten with table.
Okay, so yeah, he beats him with the table. He is dead though.
Oh, actually,
Oh,
no,
yes,
that's what
okay.
it is. Because it's, and this is shit that we should have been able to see, and maybe in that 2-hour cut you did because it was supposedly gorier. Now I remember. Yes, he's got a piece of the table, and he's just like, brah, like raining blows
Yes,
down, and it's like
okay.
one of those like
Yeah.
repeated. You know,
Right.
he's just hitting him in the head
And
until there's
now-
pudding there.
The other guy comes in. He's like, jolly good. And the part of killing a tyrant is making arrangements with their successor.
Yes.
Yes.
And you
And you
didn't do it
didn't-
with me.
And you didn't do that. And he's got a gun. He's like, meh. And
Was that chopped beef my former employer?
And then Chris Klein says it just means I'm not done yet, flips the shotgun around and shoots him.
and he blasts him through a wall.
It's
Yeah.
There's some
It's
cool
nice.
wire work here.
Yes.
This dude eats shit. It's
It's
awesome.
the second best part of the movie after the night vision.
A cinematic masterpiece, Rollerball 2002. Sufficient night vision.
Peter
Ah.
Bogdanovich again, just like, oh yeah, if he knew that we gave up on night vision, he would turn over in his grave.
So
He would
roll-
never forgive any of us.
Amazon has a little banner like movies with night vision in it.
I wish the night vision collection. So Rollerball is defeated. The sport, I guess, is no more. What cool stuff? The crowd's going wild. They flip a limousine outside.
Yeah,
which
that's
I
great.
appreciate. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Yeah, and the satellite dishes they flip over to, and this is how big my parents' satellite dish
Wow,
was.
so it was really that size.
Yeah,
That's
it's
crazy.
huge.
I would hope that over in New York, Cosmopolis is happening.
Yes.
It's just
Yeah.
all part of the same thing. A revolution is
We
in
should,
there.
while the chaos earlier on, while the chaos is going on, this is like the what do you call it there? The audition tape for the U.S. cable thing, and Naveen Andrew keeps being like, "I think we should cut the feed because of all the people getting beheaded." And like,
Right.
Sean's
Right.
like, "No, this will sell them." It's
Right,
like,
right.
no,
Do you have any idea how much Faces of Death made in America? Like no money.
people like basketball games when LeBron James isn't beaten to death. You know what I mean? Like they're like, "Oh, like that's the guy." that's
Some
going-"
people-
Might be- I don't know. I
people.
think it'd add an element to the game that'd be interesting.
Clippers fans. That's it.
But yeah, so she's like, well, we started a revolution, I guess. Where to now? And she's like, I think he's like, let's fuck. I think the last line was like, let's fuck, essentially.
He goes,
It is.
oh, she go, because there's that line about, he says, like, can we ever have sex in a bed?
Yeah.
And so she says, one, yes, the revolution line is basically like, you stood up to one of the monsters that ruined their lives and they saw you do it.
Yeah.
Yes.
So he's like, I guess he's
He's
Muad'Dib at this point.
He's the president.
Viva la Jonathan!
President or premier of Kazakhstan
Right,
now.
yeah. You've been installed as the new Borat. You run the country.
Exactly.
You're
Oh,
gonna
that's
have
right.
to meet
When-
Duterte tomorrow.
When Naveen Andrews goes through the wall, he goes, nice shot, Atreides.
But then, so the last line of this movie is Rebecca Romijn goes, we're going to go to the doctor. And then I thought I'd take you home to my bed. And it freeze frames as if to say, any way you want it. That's because it just freezes on Chris Klein's face like, I'm gonna get laid. Me's gonna get laid. Gaboop.
In a bed? Ghost door!
Freeze frame, dude.
Excellent film.
Dreams do come
With a
true.
cerveza cristal in his fucking mouth.
Oh, God willing, my friend.
Never Gonna Stop by Rob Zombie, blaring you
course,
right into
yes.
them credits. But yes, that is the end of Rollerball 2002. Thanks to Steve from Baltimore for calling this one in. Feel like it was a long time coming in one way
Oh,
or
yeah.
another.
Oh,
Definitely.
And a blissful 98 minutes, not too shabby. Go around the horn here. Final thoughts, Eric Siska.
I don't know about blissful.
True.
I felt this. I mean, I'm not even the biggest fan of the first movie, but I'd say watch that instead. This is not a recommend at all. Watch the 75 film and then watch Harmony Korine's Aggro Drift.
Go to a
which
strip
is-
club and go see it, I
which
guess.
is fun. Is it still not out?
No, they have like
That's
these
how they're
specialty
doing it.
Are they
screenings.
really
at,
doing
like,
it?
Yep.
Dude,
Strip
that sounds
clubs.
awesome. Should we go?
I would check it out.
I kind of
honestly.
want to go because that movie is dumb but it's funny at the
but
very least.
watching that movie, having some beers, eating strip club chicken wings is the way that it was meant to be.
He might be onto something. I don't. When I read about it, Chris, I was like, absolutely not. But
Sure.
after seeing it at the New York Film Festival, I'm like,
We'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll see.
So that's me. Do not watch Rollerball 2002 unless you already have.
Chris Cabin.
Oh yeah, I'd never watched this. I mean, even the McTiernans towards the end were not good. This one I think is the worst. I don't know if I'm trying to remember the other, but I remember like for a while there at the end it was no good, and I was just like, oh really,
Sure.
this too? Okay. Rollerball 75 free on Amazon Prime, by the way. I think my main issue with this ultimately is that it feels rushed to shit. Like they took the guts out of it. They made a 2-hour cut and they boiled it down to a 98-minuter. And like they took out all the guts of it. They even took out like the stuff that's just not the plot. Like
Right.
any pause in it is just gone. So I was just like, oh, this is just kind of boring to me. And then at the end it gets a little crazy, which is nice. But still, Slipknot, top marks.
Steven.
Yeah, no, it's not a recommend. It's also kind of like to your point, Chris. Like it's so rushed, etc. But like even like I like LL Cool J as a bullshit actor. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
not as a real
Yeah.
actor, but as a bullshit actor. Like he's fun in Deep
Deep
Blue
Blue
Sea. He's fun in that Halloween movie that he's in.
Yes.
And he's not fun here because he's got nothing to do. Like he's got 7 lines and like he should be the number 2. He should be doing more cool stuff. I mean, and Chris Klein is just again the worst that ever did. I really think the worst man to ever be in front of a camera after they said action might be Chris Klein.
Okay.
I'm sorry, everybody, and it's not, I'm sure he's a really nice guy. So there's that. No, I do think that there's value in the 75 movie. So watch that.
Yeah, I didn't even finish the fucking 75 movie. I'll say watch that
Yeah.
over this. This is dreadful stuff, folks. This is bottom of the barrel grim shit. I'll tell you that right now. Night Vision or no, Slipknot or no, Rob Zombie or no, LL Cool J or no. This is awful. It's really bad. And when you fucking read up on it, I don't think it had the possibility to be a great movie or anything like that, but it had a shot to be better before studio meddling. You read up on some of this shit. They had a test screening in Las Vegas. Yeah, you want to get
that's
the
what you want.
opinions out there, the real ones. Those are the people, I guess, more likely to go see a fucking rollerball event live.
Probably.
That's where the stadium would open here in the United
I'm
States.
sure Aggro Drift is playing in Vegas. every
right
week.
now, you can see that 10 different strip clubs in Vegas.
Oh yeah, at the Golden Stallion, we are playing Aggro Drift.
But yeah, so like, yeah, they had that test screening. They also had Harry Knowles come in. They did that. Like, what do you think about this
So
pervert
insane.
asshole? And then he gave his opinion.
What a moment in time.
How did that guy get the keys to the castle, giving notes on studio films? And meanwhile, on my phone, it hasn't rang in years. I don't even know if it works.
I'm telling you, we could have some sort of reality show called The Script Doctors,
Uh-huh.
and I'll film a bullshit thing where I'm wearing scrubs walking up to a camera. I don't care.
Absolutely.
And we could give some real hard and truthful notes about stuff.
Yes, the plot pimple popper MDs.
Yeah, so maybe this movie would have been something else before MGM got all sorts of cold feet. And also, by the way, when you're remaking a movie, John McTiernan or otherwise, and you have the thought, the first one had all this really well-received social commentary. Let's rip that right out.
Yeah.
You're an idiot. There's a reason that's there, and it's why the movie works in the way that it does.
Darker. Just make darker. That's the hope that we got it.
That is going to do it for this episode on Rollerball. Of course, if you want more We Hate Movies, check out our Patreon, y'all. Patreon.com/We Hate Movies, where this month we have a patron-selected We Love Movies episode all about The Fugitive. Good goddamn, is that a better movie than this?
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Holy
great
smokes.
film.
We just dropped a commentary on Rebel Moon, Part 1, A Child of
Fire.
A child on fire.
Child on Fire, not director's cut.
Right.
Yes.
Original
Uh-huh.
streaming cut.
Yes.
The original director's cut, because I imagine he was allowed to do what he wanted to do on that film, and now he's going to do it all
and
over
I just got a
again.
number. Wow, we just put out the commentary a couple days ago, but honest, it's been viewed 70 million times.
Oh, wow.
70
million
million
times?
Crazy.
70 million fans can't be wrong. Patreon.com/WeHateMovies.
There's other assorted patron curated stuff this month going on the Patreon. We have a Gleep glossary all about
Savage Opress, Savage Opress, however you say it. Darth Maul's brother.
Sure.
So
Nice.
we have fun on that conversation.
We got normal Melrose 2-0, but nothing's normal on Melrose 2-0 because Michael's trying to kill Sydney and David
right.
sees Kelly's tits. It's really great.
Yep.
It's wonderful.
We're doing Strange New Worlds and Voyager on the Nexus.
That's right. That was
listener requested. Yeah.
And-
yes,
Indeed,
a little bit of
indeed.
a gear shift there. That was fun. We talk about the Voyager season 2 episode, The Thaw, where Michael McKean plays a creepy clown, and then the Strange New Worlds episode, Those Old Scientists, where Jack Quaid and Tawny Newsome
Great
guest
stuff.
star.
Right.
Great
And
stuff.
of
Pretty
course, Brave Star on Animation Damnation.
Absolutely.
Which is apparently the first time we've done it, even though we kept saying we've done it before.
And the first time we're ever going to do it. X-Men 97 is being recapped on a bi-weekly-ish basis on the top level of the Patreon tier for Too Old for This Shit.
That's right.
That's what that season of Too Old for This Shit's going to be. You have to check it out. It's going to be great.
Yes, and if you're looking at them dates, we have all the release dates for Too Old for This Shit on WHMPodcast.com.
Oh, and as well, don't forget to come and see us in Atlanta, Georgia, April 25th, and then Houston, Texas, home of the original Rollerball.
Yeah.
That's
Indeed.
right.
May
On-
14th.
Yeah, May 14th and May 15th, Austin, Texas. We'll be talking about From Dusk Till Dawn. You can find out all these movies and dates and information, WHMPodcast.com.
That's right. Now, here on the program known as We Hate Movies, the show continues next week. We are doing one more listener requested episode. Is that correct?
We're
Just
gonna-
one more.
Got a little get Klasa to our good friend Yahoo Serious
Yes.
as we talk about Young Einstein.
A childhood classic that informed my sense of humor, probably for the detriment.
I'll just say I watched it today, and for 91 whole minutes, I wished I was dead.
Andrew's
Oh.
going to be young angry on this episode.
I remember liking it, but I was probably wrong.
But, well, it's okay to like a movie, as you
That's
say.
right, but we'll
So-
find out next week if I actually do like a movie.
That's right. So until then, when we answer the big question, does Eric like young Einstein? I've been Andrew Jupin.
Steven Zadak.
Eric Siska.
Chris Cabin.
Take it easy.